Hi, and welcome to Keep It on the Table. I am the Dungeon Master Joe. I think you all might remember what went on last time if you were watching. I am talking to the stream because these a-holes took a little while.
Worldwide.
Well, I mean, technically my friends are watching, so yes, I guess that is worldwide.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what went on last time was they were still in the pursuit of finding the key. So they went down the path to nowhere. They went waist high in the water and found out that a portal opened. They went through the portal. They encountered some plesiosaurus, so plesiosaurus to meet you. Then they had to come through a couple puzzles before they found the key. And once they found the key, they exited the portal and encountered another adventuring group, who then proceeded to rob them, and they all were knocked out. So they woke up in a meadow.
We've been Shanghai.
Different from before. Okay.
Is the word Shanghai in this world? Considering Shanghai as a city does not exist.
Probably
Suttonhide?
Suttonhide? We've been Suttonhide.
Or Sutton? I don't know.
Sutton. Okay.
Alright, how does everything look? Yeah, thanks for being on time, guys.
Hey.
No problem.
Playing graduation, I would have been here.
Literally 3 minutes later.
Yeah. Plus, I would have been here early.
I know. But anyway, besides the point, let's get on to the game. Where are you guys? Would you like to introduce your characters? Let's start with Evan, since you're sitting right in front of us.
Oh, why am I the first this time? My name is Evan. I play Marsh Mossheart, a gnome rogue.
Yep. Right?
I'm Ray. I'm playing Tristram, who is still a paladin. Yes, he is still a paladin.
What?
As of now.
What?
Casey?
I'm playing Gavin Renwald, who is a half-elf sorcerer.
And I'm Justice. I'm playing Daleth Talu. He is a Furblog shaman.
Is Vanessa not coming?
No,
And Val will not be here.
she's got better things
She
to do.
is somewhere more interesting, I guess.
She's on assignment
No.
to
It's fine.
find a portal or
Yeah.
something.
But yep, she will be here next time. So, all right. So, with that, I will say you all slowly wake up, feeling the sun beating down on your faces. You immediately feel that you're surrounded by grass, and you kind of, as soon as you put your neck up, you kind of notice that you're in
How
a meadow.
tall is the grass?
It's probably about 4 or 5 inches, so it's,
Okay.
it's covering some of your face. Yeah.
Do I see anything else?
Not until you stand up, but
I'm gonna stand up.
Yep. So yeah, you seem to be in a set of grasslands, but you can see in the distance there are a few things. So to the north seems to be endless meadow, and then in the far, far distance, just barely, you can see the outlines of some large mountains.
Okay.
Any identifying marks or anything? It's just a meadow.
It's just a meadow, and you don't really recognize it now. To the east, you can see on a sort of a incline, you do see a white castle.
A white
A
castle.
white castle.
A white castle.
A castle, you say?
Well, first things first, I'm going to search
towards
the surrounding area for plants.
Okay.
I would also like some herbs.
Can we go to the
Want
White
that
Castle
good
and order some sliders?
I'd like some good herb as well.
survival? Is that?
Yeah,
Am I
that's what we
remembering
decided.
right?
Yeah.
Survival.
Ooh, that's 20 on my
Oh,
survival check.
yes. 6.
That's just as good as a 20.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
very
better.
I mean, Daleth, happen to see a few POL around,
I
but
find some choice herb.
so roll a d4.
Okay. That is 1.
So you gather 1 out of all of them.
It's
The others happen to crumble.
It's,
in your hand.
it's choice.
It is choice. The choice is.
You haven't
Yeah.
failed to see any because
Yeah.
there's not a lot around.
Okay. That's
Good.
Can I look around and
Yeah, so I didn't describe the other directions, so
Right.
sure. We said north, we said east. West, you see a forest of giant pines. And it does seem to be that there's a small village on the outskirts of those pines, but it's about a day's travel. And
how do we?
then
we can see that
We
far?
can see that.
We can see that.
it's really clear.
So
It's-
basically,
it's-
there's a village. There's a white castle.
It's roughly about probably
Mountains, White Castle,
a little,
Village
a
Forest.
little bit about
Range
10
Utah.
miles
I think so.
away.
Okay.
20 miles maybe.
Can we
Are there
tell
faces in this
we're
mountain?
on the
We
places
might
we were
be calling.
normally on, like the prime material?
Can we? Yeah.
Like,
can
we know we're not on the island anymore. Can we assume?
You can assume that
Okay,
you're. in a
we can
different
assume we're
place.
not on the island. Okay.
Okay.
How long were we asleep?
That
Do we know?
roll a survival.
Yeah. What,
13.
20.
Okay, you would know that you guys slept
17.
basically about a little over 8 hours.
Okay.
I look at my watch.
I explain that.
You did essentially get a long rest. By,
So we slept for 8 hours.
Yeah.
roughly. So
So
it's in
so
the
you-
mid-afternoon.
I've traveled a lot of this area. Would I know of any place within 8 hours of travel from where we are?
You can readily assume that you're nowhere near Dowry, you're nowhere near that island.
In 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
There were
almost
no
clear.
meadows, there were no anything.
Okay, then it's almost clear that we're in a different plane. Do we know anything
Or-
else about?
Or we were teleported to a different island.
We could
same
be
place.
teleported.
Is it the same castle from the other plane we were in?
no.
Okay.
So one that place didn't have any meadows.
Okay, got it. Well, I mean,
Simply
we
endless
came in
road.
maybe at a different place,
Yeah.
but
So, based on the knowledge of 8 hours, can we tell if the time zone, more or less, is the same as what we
Yeah, would it
had
be-
from before?
it was nighttime when we got knocked out.
Yeah, so this seems to be roughly about, I would say 11 in the morning. So
Okay,
It's-
so it's roughly
About the same. Okay. Do we want to go towards the village, the castle? What was in the other direction? They were like forward direction.
So yeah, the last one, the south, was you do see rolling green rolling hills, large green rolling hills. I've looked at them.
Hills, mountain, white castle, village.
This is a very
Little
nice
village,
place
Little forest.
to take a nap.
So possibly elves, maybe.
House.
Not in the village. What is the village? We can't see what the house in,
Yeah,
but we can see the village though.
The
you can see that there are constructed buildings over there.
Okay.
I think we should go towards there before
Yeah,
the
we
castle.
should-
We can find out more about the castle.
yeah,
from
we
the
should go to
village.
the village.
And we can
Village,
we can
There's
get ourselves
more.
off there in the village.
I believe we will blend in better with the
Yes, and
Yes.
there's a lot to trade. And
Yeah, it's not like any of us are nobles, so yeah, makes
Yes.
sense.
Let's do it. Village. We're gonna head towards the village.
Okay. There's a road going towards the village.
No, there's no road. There's
Okay.
just
No
meadows.
roads anywhere.
No roads anywhere.
Okay. Then I'll try to pay attention to my surrounding while I'm trekking towards the village.
Yeah.
We don't have compasses in this world, do we?
Do we have compasses?
Do I know how to make one?
Oh,
You
maybe that's
would know
what
how
we
to
should
make
make.
one, yeah.
So
Okay,
we can determine whether compasses would ever act strangely in another plane, so we would
Right.
always know.
I mean,
I don't know if that's
I
true.
can.
Is that true? I mean,
Well, we don't know until we make a compass.
It's
yeah.
Either way, though, it's probably
how it usually
Yeah.
works in the main plane that we are coming from. Is there a compass thing that we usually use?
I mean, you generally. A lot of people have compasses.
so
yeah.
compasses
Okay.
are
I
a
mean,
thing. Okay.
that's
Just maybe
sort of
Right.
Sure. It's
I'll-
pretty simple. maybe.
I'll just get a bowl and then get like a piece of metal or something, and then rub it and then put it in there and see.
With water?
Yeah, so it floats.
Okay, then water.
Yeah.
I just want to see the direction.
I mean, do we have water?
Yeah, so
We all have.
Well, maybe.
We have rations.
basically,
Yeah, I think water.
north is again the meadows that you, the open meadows that are just seem to be almost endless. Till
Not
the
gonna
far,
say
far just outlines of the mountains.
Okay. Okay.
Water
so,
skin. We all have water skins. So.
Okay. then
Right,
that should
right,
be
right.
fine.
So I'll just keep an
But he doesn't
keep an eye on the direction we're going. Like once in a
So
while.
which direction
You're
are we
going
heading toward the village?
essentially for the village. It's a bit southwest.
And the castle is.
And just to
Is
confirm,
east.
just basing on the compass and the position of the sun, is it like mid-afternoon,
11.
11ish?
So it hasn't quite risen to the heights. You do get the sense that it does rise in the east and set in the west. So
And the sun is correct.
it is moving.
It is.
Yes.
It is like it.
It
It
does
seems
set.
as if we are still on our world.
It seems like it. It doesn't look like it. It's nice here though. And there's a lot of
I mean, if
Let's
you
find
like,
out,
if you
let's
like
go to the
wild.
village.
warm and
So
stuff.
let's just keep walking.
So
Yeah.
we're heading to the village.
You're heading to the village. It does take you most of the day. You arrive right around dusk, and you are greeted by. You do see some elven children running around,
Called it.
and you do have a couple people come up to you. And
Where are
they
the
greet
elves
you.
from in our world?
They're from all over. They could be from the Feywild. They could be from many other places.
So like on this map, where are they common?
They're spread across, but I mean the most common place would probably be Martin, near the Hall of Chess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that seemed to be like one of the first places they ever
Martin?
set up a place, and then
That place is outside of the 8 hours. It would have taken days
it
to
would
get
have
there.
taken days to get there. Yes. And
So-
while there is plains, it's a large city. You would
So it's not necessarily close to Martin, or so far. Like
So
this
I'm
is just
gonna go up to one of the kids and say, hey, how's it? I'm a half elf, so I'm kind of a little bit familiar. It's like, hey, how's it going? You look like you're having fun.
Yeah, we're playing tag. You play tag?
I'm really, oh my
He
god.
starts to run off.
Hold on. Wait,
What is
hold
this
on.
tag thing?
Do I have-
your magic.
I'm gonna cast a
And
cantrip.
then another kid comes up to you and he's like, Mister, where are you
And I'm
from?
gonna tag, you're it!
Oh.
And then we
He's
run
gonna-
away.
He's gonna run after the gnome and touch the gnome.
I ran away as well.
Yeah, but
I'm
pretty
it.
sure you
You're
can-
it! I'm gonna run away.
What kind of game is
Yeah.
this?
Where am I running to?
So I mean, there's
Into the
basically
village?
into the village. Yeah,
Hey kids, and
it seems to be a basic farming village,
Yeah.
but they seem to be doing really well. They have plenty of like hay around and everything. They have livestock. They have a lot of other things, but they seem to be doing really well.
Is there like a village elder that's immediately apparent, or no?
Not immediately apparent, but you can ask around.
Yeah, I'll
When
ask
I-
around.
When I ran away, did I see anything of note, of interest? Any plants or any people that look different or odd or out of place?
It's almost completely elven. They do seem to be various types of elves, though, like wood elves, high elves, Eladrin, but more of the basic light elves.
Okay.
after I'm tagged, I'm gonna do one of this thing, and then I cast Mage Hand, and then I poke him.
Is it visible or not visible? 'Cause you
Now it's visible.
Okay.
I poke him down them,
bumps you on the nose.
and then I walk
That's kind of
towards
cheap.
the village.
I think that's against the spirit of tag.
I think it is too, but we don't know this game very
I'm
well.
not familiar with this tag thing. Seems like you guys are just poking each
Can I
other
go up
and
to
say
a
you
villager
are
or something?
Yep. So I mean,
So-
you go up to a villager, and he's travelers.
Yes.
Are you coming from the castle?
No.
No, we're actually further away from that. Which castle is that?
Oh, that's the castle of Lord Frey.
Lord
Frank.
Frey.
Frey?
Yes.
Frey.
Frankenfrey?
Walter
I
Frey.
mean, you're in Alfheim.
Alpine Frey?
Is that on this map?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so we're obviously not.
So
Yeah,
clearly,
if you guys
no
make
weapons.
you roll a history check, but you could pretty much
Okay.
yeah, roll a history check in general. Maybe
It's not.
one of you might.
that's a 4.
Natural 20.
Okay.
16.
In your studies, for some reason, you've come across other planes, and so just you've studied, I guess, master artisans, right? And you've heard of one in particular, the plane of Isgard, where they have the Nye Deviler dwarves. And they happen to be some of the most masterful artisans of all, especially with locks, with blacksmithing and other things. But Alfheim is on the plane of Isgard.
Yeah, my eyes just light up when they mention about Alfheim, and I keep that in
But
mind.
you do know that, well, yeah, with the natural 20, you do know that the Nye de Viller dwarves are a ways away. It's another completely other part of the.
It's, I guess, a bigger continent like what we have, more or less, but on the other side, I guess.
So why does he know?
Maybe.
So what's special about the Alfheim?
It's just an area of fertility and great, wealth and resources.
So we're in space,
things thrive.
Kansas.
You're sort of.
What I know,
But it's known for the light elves. It is a realm for the light elves.
what I know from my study, if there's a lot of traveling back and forth between the two planes, or is this somewhere secluded?
That is actually comes up pretty early on in your research when you were studying. Is that very few accounts have ever come from this plane. People are generally not allowed here unless they've died. So
What? Died.
What?
What?
What? He said died. That's very important.
I relayed that information briefly.
it's an area known for warriors seeking glory, or
I mean, this is a place where diseased warriors come to.
We're in space, Kansas / Valhalla.
Diseased. Sorry, not diseased.
I thought you said disease.
I know, I heard that too. and I was like,
Okay, I
okay.
was
Sorry.
You said disease too.
Yeah.
I heard.
Look at you.
Are we? I mean-
can I offer you some hospitality? I mean,
I would actually love
we could
a
probably
warm glass of what's warm in this world?
Milk.
Chocolate.
Chocolate milk.
chocolate milk.
Strawberries.
Just added them both together.
Coffee.
I suppose we could grind up some cocoa beans.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Coffee
and
would
add
be
it to
nice
milk.
too.
We certainly have cow's milk.
I'm going to
Sounds like a plan.
once I learn that this is a plane of deceased people.
Oh no.
Do I get a sense that the people that we're talking to are spirits?
Roll the tough one. I guess.
That'd be religion.
Sure.
Religion.
Religion. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Roll religion.
Or
Okay.
Wait. Question. So, meaning, dead warriors.
Natural 20.
You immediately know that these are not just spirits that you're talking to. That they have corporeal form, and that
Okay.
they you get the sense that while deceased people have come here to gain glory, some people were even born here.
Okay.
So what are light elves? If they come from what's basically seems like Valhalla, then what are they? And how do we know that they're a thing? What are light elves?
Light elves, I just said you've got a bunch of different types of elves here. They happen to be wood elves, Eladrin.
Yeah.
What
but
are light elves?
Well, what are light elves? Are they high elves basically?
Huh?
Are they high elves basically, or are they different?
No, it's mostly kind of just the more pale in complexion elves.
Like sun elves and
Yeah.
others.
Well, a lot of them will fit. A lot of them, even wood elves, could be more pale and whatnot.
Okay.
Hey, cut off the music, will you?
Yeah, I guess the sound is coming in.
It may be picking up everything because the music is continuous.
Oh.
That's maybe the way the microphone is working.
Oh, is it blocking us?
Wait, what?
No, I guess it sounds really buzzy.
So if there's consistent
It's picking
noise,
up the
then
dice really well.
it's picking up literally everything.
Got it. Maybe.
Okay.
Like certain sounds will be picked up on a mic, and if you have consistent sound, everything can be picked up because it's turning on.
It's
And,
completely on
yeah,
the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it doesn't get better, we can turn the music back on. But where were we? Sorry about that.
Okay, so they're
I
not.
mean, all elves can be pale in complexion except for Drow, so.
So we are in. Yeah.
So what was the name of the dude that that this person mentioned to us? The castle dude?
Lord Frey.
Can you tell me a little bit about Lord Frey? Have I received my chocolate milk yet?
Just a moment, sir. They're working on it. They're grinding the beans for you.
Oh, wonderful.
That's awfully nice of them.
That is incredibly nice.
That is.
Lord Frey, he is one of the Vanir Nordic deities.
Oh, like Frey. Like from Norse mythology, Frey. Alright.
Yeah.
Do we know what
They're in Isgard,
Nordic
which is kind of
is?
the
in
equivalent
game?
of Asgard, so.
Do we know what Nordic is in game?
I mean,
You know, but Vanir,
do we receive that
the
information?
Vanir are like my understanding is the Vanir are like a specific pantheon of gods, right?
Yeah.
Just like the gods of Faerun or whatever.
So, I mean, if you want to roll for religion,
16.
That is a 13.
14.
okay, so 16. Yeah, you would know that, yeah, it's a pantheon of religions that, or a pantheon of gods that happen to, mostly followed by humans. And, they're the sort of human gods. But, and you know that Vanir is actually opposed by I think it's the Aesir, which is your typical more Nordic gods like Thor, Odin, but the Vanir are more like the peaceful types. So
We are halfway dead.
Or we could be all the way dead, and that's why we're here.
I poked myself.
I don't believe we are dead.
I'm still solid, so maybe.
you seem pretty alive to me. I mean,
Do you
Do you guys see dead people all the time?
I mean, people spend their second lives, third lives here.
That sounds wonderful.
How do we leave here?
You would go. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never tried to leave. This is where I live.
Who would know?
Would your lord know?
Yeah, some of the lords around, Lord Frey or Oli Damara would know.
Who's that?
Who is that?
He's a trickster god. He's god of rogues.
Why do we want to go talk to a trickster?
I
What's
don't know,
the other
but
god?
we
The
might-
god of what?
Fertility and resources and wealth.
That's why they're doing
Yeah,
so well here.
Yeah.
That
Where-
one sounds more reasonable.
That sounds
Yeah,
more
yeah.
like
The-
a person who's
Would want to
nice.
Where
Yeah, I mean,
can
our fruits are, our trees bear hundreds and hundreds of fruits. They taste amazing. I would highly recommend if you get the chance.
Do you
to-
have more than enough food?
Yes.
Where does the rest of it go?
Well, we store what we can.
And then?
We eat, and then we plant the seeds. If something goes to waste, we replant an apple.
So there's no trade here?
compost?
Few people pass through, but not really.
Where do you find this trickster god that you mentioned?
Why do you want to talk to the trickster god? There's a
he
perfectly
lives in
fine
one
fertility god right
Where?
there.
Wine song,
Wine song?
like wine song, yeah, like wine the drink and song,
The music.
So,
the music.
So why don't we go talk to the good god and not the crappy god?
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean crappy
It's
god?
not crappy, but
Some god.
Mischievous.
Some
Well,
gods
you
are
guys
better than
are
others.
more than welcome to stay the night.
What time is it now?
It's past dusk. And it's been,
Is this
Sir,
land dangerous?
ma'am,
Oh no, it's absolutely peaceful. I mean, every few hundred years we do see some drow or gnolls or other things, attack, but it's very, very rare.
When was the last time that happened?
Not in my memory.
A few hundred years ago.
How old are you?
I'm only 200 years old.
Let's see.
All right, youngster.
We'll
Sir,
stay the
ma'am,
night then.
are they feminine?
It's
Masculine?
a man.
It's a man.
You can call me Paragon.
Paragon, nice
course,
nice
it's
to Mr. Paragon, nice to meet you.
Yes.
My name is Marshland Mossart.
Well, you can stay with me for the night.
Oh,
I
then
have-
I'll stay with someone else. It's okay. Is there a hotel?
No, we're a small village.
Is
We don't get a
there...
lot of travelers.
No, I'll stay with you. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Before we return for the night,
Certainly appreciate
is there a place that we can get a map of this area? Or something similar to that?
We don't have any map makers here, but I know that the Lord Frey has a great big map on his wall
Oh,
of the Great Hall.
To Frey.
To Frey we shall go.
that's convenient. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess we'll...
Yeah, we'll stay the night, I guess, and then move on first thing in the morning. Thank you once again for your hospitality.
Of course.
And my chocolate milk.
Yes, and someone does bring it. One of his,
They're
one of his
still
sons.
milking the cow.
I'll take a big long
If
gulp.
I might interject, you are in a peaceful area.
Yes.
Naked blades, like if you guys carry like an axe with the edges out, is seen as sort of an act of aggression, as you are ready for
I don't have
battle.
anything like that.
That's...
I have a crossbow, like a
I mean, if
crossbow.
you
in
don't
my
have
bag.
if you have a sword that doesn't have a scabbard, it would be a naked blade. If you
Well,
have a maul,
I probably
you
got a
would-
couple of hand axes that are
Yeah,
like
so
these.
you would say I would highly suggest, and we can get you some rucksacks or whatnot to cover
Do
it.
you have a hand axe cozy? I could use?
Perhaps knitted.
I could ask my wife to knit you something.
No.
That'd be great.
Perfect.
No, I'm just
Perfect! Have her make me milk and knit me things.
yeah. I'll just get a
I have a
rucksack
crossbow.
with the hand
Is that a
axe.
problem?
Yes,
should cover
that
every
will be
area.
a problem.
I don't
You would
think that's
cover
a
that.
Or every bolt. You
I'm
should
not
cover
gonna
every
eat.
bolt.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
but he's letting me carry
I want
my
to get
short
cozy
sword.
for every bolt. In woven.
But he does let me carry the short swords, right? Because they have shields on.
Yeah,
their
because
shields.
I'll just put it in my
the keys
backpack,
and
though.
Scabbards, yeah. If you can put it in your backpack, then that'd be fine.
I'm shoving
It's
everything
just,
inside of
anything
my
that's
backpack.
open. Yeah.
Shield is okay.
Shield is fine.
What if I wouldn't do that?
You
Seen
might,
as aggressive.
yeah, you would be seen as aggressive.
You might need to sleep outside.
People won't like you.
You don't like me.
People
Not if you're
like
seen as aggressive.
you.
This is a particularly peaceful area, or peaceful land.
Yeah, that's fine. I just put my hand axes in my back.
Yep.
In my backpack.
I'll put my crossbow in my backpack as well.
I keep my quarterstaff.
Yeah, I also have a
That-
staff.
yeah, the
but
staff
like,
is fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, my
Yeah.
staff with the
Yeah, plus
dimly
your.
glowing red.
The heart.
Yeah.
The heart. I just have a giant backpack on.
Is it actually giant?
Well, compared to myself.
So where are we staying at
Yep.
this
So he offers you a room, and there's 2 beds, and I guess 2 of you will have to sleep on the floor, or 3 of you since.
I'm used to sleeping on the floor.
I'll
That
sleep
would
on
be
the
fine
floor.
if sleeping
It's fine.
on the floor.
Well,
I-
that means
He can-
None of us will sleep.
He can bring in some straw and put that on the floor for you.
we're all used to sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, I feel like as a paladin, I'd let someone else sit on.
I'll
take the
sleep
bed.
on the bed.
I'll sleep on the
Yeah,
bed then.
yeah.
I do like a nice comfy bed.
I think Asha would also be like, I'll take the bed.
No,
Oh, she's not
She
here.
probably would.
we're kicking her out of the
Yeah, she's,
I mean-
she's staying with someone
She's
else.
sleeping outside.
I mean, if Asha don't.
This is all her fault anyway. So.
Well,
Her back's the way
that's
it's
hard. But I mean, if Asha doesn't mind, I'll share a bed.
I mean,
She
it's
calls
her.
this.
It's her friend that stabbed us in the back, so clearly it's her fault.
Yeah.
Would you say that this is a power struggle?
Yes. We were backstabbed in our power struggle.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right then.
It's very
Up
unfortunate.
to our power.
Up
Up
to
to-
our power struggle.
Yes.
It was very unfortunate. So sad.
So you are given food. You are given plenty of meat and wine or beer or whatever you want for the night.
Before I go to bed, I would like to talk to the host again.
Yes, Paragon.
Hi, Mr. Paragon.
At this point, I'm sure you've introduced. You already introduced. Everyone's probably introduced themselves.
Yes.
Yes, Marsh. What can I do for you?
I'm sorry for the trouble, but I'm just wondering, do you have some, coals laying around or some bucket that I can borrow, to just do some ritual stuff that I'm using
I mean, we have some coals in the
Still
fire
alive.
that you could probably use tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Well, we're burning a fire right now in our fireplace.
Right. Okay, I can do that tomorrow morning.
But yeah, there's a bucket outside if you want to take it in the
Okay.
tool shed.
Sounds good. Thank you for your help.
Before I go to sleep, I will gather some of the ash from the fireplace and make a runic symbol on the floor and summon Squish. Squish! Because he went away when I passed out. He looks a little bit different this time. His ear isn't crooked anymore. He's still cross-eyed and gimpy, but his ear is straightened out.
Good. Good job, Squish.
Asha starts studying him. He looks different. And she starts drawing him with the correct ear now. Corrected ear, yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to do for
Are
the
we
night?
going watches or no?
Maybe we should. Since last time we, accepted someone's hospitality, we ended up.
We ended up.
Yeah, but then that's a one-off. We can't just assume that people are
That's fair.
evil by nature.
That's fair.
Especially someone that was so nice to offer his home to us.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna go to sleep for the whole night.
Okay, that's
Take
fair.
inspiration. Your character would be like that.
I'll keep an eye out.
And I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll go to bed.
It's like we can't judge a book by its cover.
Alright, so you sleep through the night. You wake up pretty refreshed, and we consider that a long rest because you're in you're in a village and you were given shelter. And
We had a long
Safety.
rest. We're like level 3.
We're level
right?
3.
You're level 3 already.
I'm just making sure I level myself.
Can I wake up early, slightly earlier?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a bucket that he mentioned and try to scoop up all the coals in the fireplace and see if I can get it, around a bag of coal in the pot.
It would be, you would need about probably, say 10 pounds worth. He doesn't have a full 10 pounds there, but if you go asking some of the other villagers, you might be able to get enough.
I'll pull out. I collected some coals from our campfires. I'll dump that in.
Okay, that'll work. That should be enough.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go sit outside and then take out all the owl statues that I've been carving, put it into the pot with all the coals, and I'm gonna light it on fire. And meanwhile, I'll start mumbling and doing some hand gestures over the fire, and
You take about 10 minutes to ritually cast.
yes, I'll cast Find Familiar, and I'll summon a white owl that has like a little bit of light brown, golden feathers, at the end of his wings, and he's a very big owl that's about 1.5 feet, and when he stands on my shoulder, like we are roughly the same height as a normal human, more or less.
You then put on a large coat,
A coat.
And act as
Yes.
one full person.
Yes, yes.
And then run for 7.
Perfect.
Well, yes, and I name him Ollie.
Ollie the owl.
Ollie the owl. That's it. I'm very happy. I'm very you know.
Is it celestial, fiend, or fey?
It's Fae.
Okay.
It's Fae.
Okay. If you had said fiend, there would have been issues.
No, why would I?
Smack that.
Backhand.
Just backhanding your element.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm asking.
Yep, and I go to breakfast.
I mean, you might have tried to start commanding it if it was a celestial too.
No, why would I command the celestials? That's
You will just be a very bad influence to
What?
my.
What?
Oh,
I'm
maybe
gonna head
a
outside
I'm a great
and look
man.
around the house for any type of herbs, plants. This is a very lush environment.
I mean, what you find is it's more farmland, but you can roll for survival.
By the way, it may be a good idea to say how often we can do this.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you literally just did it yesterday. Right?
yeah, like, because I
This-
slept.
you,
and had a
you
long
get the
night.
sense that this isn't the type of environment that would have these unless someone was particularly cultivating them, and you might want to ask them about it because that's their patch of.
Like, oh, heal word or whatever, and then,
Well-
and then you just grab it from
There's
someone's
like,
mind.
hey, it's mine.
Well, they could also. I mean, other grasslands have other
There's a
things.
farm
Yeah.
of.
That's why I meant.
And
Like,
you guys are welcome to do it. I would say once a day, or
Unless we
with
change
an
types of
environment.
zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So yeah, you wouldn't, immediately around here you wouldn't find it, but going back out into the grasslands toward, if you guys are traveling towards the castle, you.
Okay. Well, I'll hang off
there.
until we get a little bit towards the castle then,
Okay.
because there's like two possibilities.
Yeah. So you get packed up with fruit and plenty of things to eat on the way. You do get breakfast. They provide you like fresh strawberries. It tastes amazing. These are some of the most juicy, big strawberries
like
you've ever
these,
seen.
like the $100 strawberries in the back.
Yeah.
Like freaking big, like
Yeah, they're
apples
huge,
almost.
Yeah.
Question,
And,
really quick.
Yep.
So I was spending some time trying to make a logbox. How long do I have to spend on that to finish that?
I would say 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8.
Might make you roll.
Slight.
I was going to
Tinker's
have him roll a tinkering check.
Can I roll that? No.
Did you spend 6 to 8 hours on it?
Not tonight, but the nights before.
Okay. Then yeah, roll a tinkering check.
Check. Oh shit. 15.
You've made a lot of progress. You're probably about 80% done with it. You
Okay.
may need, another hour or two on it.
Okay.
So I would say take some time tonight, or maybe even while you're walking.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So I'm guessing you guys are taking early. You're leaving a little early.
Yeah,
just
we'll
because
do
you
we'll
get
do
there.
breakfast early in the morning, and then I think we should probably head out.
We
And,
should probably.
and I do thank Paragon for all his hospitality.
Of course.
Probably pay this man. I mean,
No payments necessary. We grow more than we can ever eat.
that's very nice of you.
Yeah, and then I just it may help, and I know that we worship different gods, but may Helm bless you and keep you and your village safe.
Yes. Well, let Lord Frey bless you as well. He's been good to all of us.
That's what we're hoping will happen when we go over there.
All right.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
So you guys start traveling along the grasslands, with the directions. You know that it was basically northeast now from this village that you had to go. As soon as you, by midday, you can clearly see the castle. It's a huge structure out there on a cliff, so it's even elevated a little bit. So you travel throughout the day. Would you like to do?
Yeah, I would say, can I do like an herb
Yep. You
search?
can do your herb check.
Yeah, on the way to the castle, I'll do that.
Ooh, 22.
13.
You would beat a 12, I believe. No, heal. Well, yeah.
But there's also grasslands, leopard's bane as well.
Yeah, so I'll say
So
you,
there's
you find Healwell and Leopard's Bane.
Okay.
So
Do I
roll
need-
a d4 for each of those. You only find Healwell.
Yeah, well. Okay. 4. 3.
So you
Oh,
get
wait.
4
I
more.
don't know which one is which.
Yeah, just re-roll and remember which one is
Yeah,
which.
just make a decision. From
I mean, I'll
roll.
do the. Oh yeah, that's probably better. Green is Healwell. 1 Healwell, 3 Leopard's Bane.
I will send Ollie out a bit in front when we're walking towards.
I mean, okay.
Just to keep an eye out
Yeah.
for
So,
stuff.
you know, Ollie might
All paper, though, because
see
my
people in the
character will-
distance going towards the castle, but nothing major enough.
Like traveling groups.
Yeah, just groups of clearly warriors who, and similarly to you guys, they have their weapons wrapped. So, they'll put away.
In cozies.
Interesting. Okay.
In whatever they can.
Axe cozies.
But yeah, so you make it there about dusk, and when you enter, you see three large benches. It's an huge open hall where many are feasting. 3 large benches. There's 3 fireplaces, one on the left, one in the back where you can see the Lord's table, and then one off to the right. In it here, as soon as you enter, someone at the Lord's table with a loud booming voice does say, "Oh, it appears we have some travelers." So all eyes turn towards you.
So, do we look different from all the other people that are traveling to this? Because you just said that there was a bunch of people traveling to this castle, so it's weird that we're being singled out.
Well, if you're a god, you know more than your average person.
That's fair. Oh, hello.
No, he says, he motions you, "Welcome, travelers, warm yourselves by the fire," and he points to an open area on the rightmost long bench near one of the large fireplaces. "I'll have food and libations brought to you." Everyone kind of goes back to their feasting and conversation.
Yeah, I just give him a sword salute, like, just in thanks. Because it doesn't look like he really wants to talk, so yeah.
Yeah. So he himself, the one that said this, he's a really tall man. You can see powerfully built, long blonde hair and a long bushy blonde beard with really fine clothes. And
They're normal size, right? Well, he's particularly tall, but the rest of the
everyone else appears to be warriors or elves. Any warriors are wearing, a lot of them are wearing heavy armor, but you do see they all have their weapons covered again.
So it's just humans and elves? No.
No, warriors. You see, as you do sit down, you're sitting next to a dwarf, a human woman, a set of elves that actually look eerily similar, and then an orc. So you can see, it kind of encompasses all races there.
I'm gonna say to one of them. So how did you guys die?
I died fighting. My name's Yorn. How about you guys?
Treachery.
Gavin Winwall.
He shakes
Yeah.
your hand with a
Tristram.
strong grip.
So I can touch him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I shake his hand as well. Tristram. Tristram Sunwalker.
Well, I'm Yorn. This is Adirium, and these elves are twins, Elash and Elost. And then the orc over there, who's got that resting angry face. He's Feldost.
Lilith Ta'alu. Pleasure to meet all.
Pleasure to meet you.
Marshland, Numblenuckle.
Where are you guys from, Marsh?
That. Yes, Marsh.
Where are you from?
We are from a different plane.
What's the land called?
I think everyone's from a different plane.
Yeah, but what's our plane called?
Oh, that just would be the material plane. But you could tell them that you're from Endalin.
Yeah.
We're from the plane, the continent of Endalin.
Ah, yes. Many come from there. Many warriors.
Right. We are kind of accidentally sent here.
How do you kind of accidentally get sent here?
Well, long story. There's this
Or it might-
struggle. There's this.
We might
backstabbing.
have accidentally kind of gotten killed.
Maybe. I don't know if we are actually dead.
I mean,
You would see a huge map on the side of the.
I'm gonna run over that now.
So I am gonna put it up, and we'll also switch to the 4-camera version,
I can do that.
Ooh.
and then it is right there.
Ooh.
yeah, because at this point I would probably think I was dead.
I can't see
Because
We're
we're literally,
we're
literally in the land of dead warriors.
But
We
I
already
mean,
checked that though.
Death
I
experts
checked
says
that.
that
Fucking
we are.
No, we checked we're not spirits, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because these guys are dead and they look normal.
yeah.
And we can touch them.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're in. As far as I can tell, we're in the heaven for warriors. So, and the last thing I remember was being poisoned and murdered. So, you know,
I'm just gonna go.
call a spade.
Just gonna go meditate in the corner for a little bit. to
Where
calm
is
myself
the god?
He's up at the Lord's table.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
All right,
What's his name again?
Lord Frey.
Lord Frey, good to see you. How's everything going in your hall?
Quite well.
So, here's the deal. We're not dead, but somehow we're here.
I can tell. Yes.
Oh, we're not dead.
Ah!
All right.
We're not there.
Yes, you're clearly on your first life.
So, please, how do we get out of this plane?
Yeah.
Well, you could travel to Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life. It connects to many other planes, the World Tree. In fact, it's in Gladshine. I sent the map to you, actually.
I can't.
Glad
You
shine.
seen it on like Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we
It's in Gladshine, and it crosses many planes. It will take you back to your home.
And also, you seem to know a lot. Do you know of those that put us here?
I have to say, you are not the first travelers we've had recently.
Oh.
The last year, we've had 3 other groups traveling through here that's, like you, have been on their first lot.
And can you see into our plane?
I can see, yes, how you got here.
And how was that?
It appears they used some sort of portal, or they created some sort of gates. From what I can tell, this wizard of theirs has access to an item that appears to be able to create. Only a gate to here, though.
That's,
Could you conjecture as to why didn't they kill us?
That is.
that is.
I mean, I cannot tell the judgments of mortals.
That's fair.
Well, Lord Frey, you seem to have a very good memory. You're a god after all. Would you remember if there's this individual goes by the name of Ricky Star that passed by this plane? Recent history.
No, he has not ever passed by this plane.
No,
Can you tell us where those that put us here are now?
we're slightly better. than
They're from your home plane.
Where?
In Endowment. I can't get to the particulars, but I can feel across the cosmos that they are there.
Okay. So we've got
You didn't send it.
we can go to Yggdrasil, and what was the other thing we could do to get back?
Oh, I sent it to Justice. Crap.
Oh.
Yeah, what was the other thing we could do? So we could go to Yggdrasil.
And there was
and then
anything
what-
else?
Was there anything else we could do to get back to our home plane?
You might be able to find some. There perhaps could be some magical item to take you.
But what would be?
There are other planes there are portals to as well. There's Elysium and there is the portal, the water realm.
But what is your
Water.
but what is your recommendation as someone who is more familiar with this plane and how to get in and out?
Well, the safest way would be Drossel.
Yeah. Then,
That's
I will warn you, though, you will pass through, and you will need the help of Oli Damara. He is in possession of the only dock with boats on this particular
And could
area.
you tell us a little bit about this gentleman?
Well, don't trust him.
Is he the god of trickery, by the way?
is he the trickery
Is he
guy?
that one?
He's the god of rogues.
Interesting. What do we have to go to Wine Song?
He will probably make a deal with you for something important to you. A memory,
Firstborn.
your firstborn, possibly, yes.
Yeah. And he's at Wine Song?
Yes, you would not be able to miss his house. It's large and, well,
In charge?
it's pieces of it have been stolen from other religions.
Oh, cobbled together. I
Interesting.
like that.
It is cobbled together.
Huh.
You can't miss it. If
Alright.
you were to go northwest, you would, and he points out on the map, Wine Song. You can see it. It's a giant house.
Which city are we at right now?
You are Alfheim.
Oh,
Well, what's your name again?
Alfheim. Lord Frey.
I didn't ask that in person, by the way.
I'll find.
Lord Frey. I would have remembered the name of a god, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Lord Frey, I would like to thank you for all of the knowledge that you've bestowed upon us in your good graces.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
I would say, fear
No
not,
problem.
No biggie.
young mortals. You are in a plane that those who die are always reborn at dawn.
Reborn
So
what?
if you find yourselves amid battle in Gladshine, you will be, and you do happen to die, you will be reborn at dawn.
Oh.
Oh.
That's.
That's helpful.
Does it count as real death?
Does it count as real?
If
Well,
you
you
die,
said that this is our first life.
so that would probably be our second life.
Is that the case?
Yes, but you could still leave this plane.
Are some individuals granted a certain number of lives?
No. Those who come here often try to achieve a higher level of fame and glory, enough to be admitted to the halls of Valhalla.
See.
Who has the most counts of life here around here? Do you know?
Count of life?
Who's on their
Who has the highest count?
highest count life count?
Who's died the most?
We
Who's
promise.
the biggest
We promise not to laugh.
What? It's Kyrer, and you see a centaur sitting kind of alone.
Ooh, a centaur.
Okay.
A centaur's common where I'm from.
No.
Holy shit, I'm gonna run over to him.
Asha will probably
I was
go
to say,
there.
is Asha just drawing up a story?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
she's studying him. Yeah.
Hello, sir!
What can
I'm Gavin.
Why are you approaching me?
Because you look like an interesting gentleman.
That's true.
Tell me your story.
Well, I died. I came here.
Mm-hmm.
I've fought in many battles and lost.
Wow.
And I have come here for peace.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born south of here, in the rolling hills that you probably saw while you were on the
Oh, he's from this plane?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't seen many like you.
There are plenty of centaurs around.
Yeah. Are they often violent, or...?
No, we are generally lawful good.
Just
Doesn't answer the question. That doesn't answer the question.
No, many are not violent. I am different,
Mhm.
but
Wait, do you mean that you're violent?
I sometimes choose to be violent. Yes.
We're not here to judge, of
I'm
course.
gonna
That's
back
for
off.
that guy over there, and I'm going to point it.
Yeah,
But
there's literally a judge right over there, so we're not judging.
I'm sitting in a hall that's devoted to peace. I don't know if Lord Frey told you, but his one rule is a peace above all else, but fighting violence to maintain the peace is allowed.
Oh.
Do people have scars? Like, I mean, if they die and they constantly get reborn, like, do they have any?
They wouldn't have a
signs
scar
of
from their
violence?
death, no.
Okay.
But if they lived through the day, they might end up with
Okay.
that scar.
What if they die later on? Do they lose that scar?
They would lose that scar.
So are people like, oh my god, this scar is terrible, and then kill themselves?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure-
Yeah, do
Warriors.
people off themselves for like the
Wow.
littlest thing here?
It was like,
Oh, I lost a finger. Let
Yeah,
me just kill myself.
screw
No.
this.
I'm pretty sure that suicide would block you from the hall.
Yes.
Okay.
Suicide will definitely
I'm
threaten
just making
on
sure.
What about
Valhalla.
suicide by battle?
That is the opposite of glory. That
Maybe-
is.
what about throwing
Assistant,
themselves? Oh my god, I hate this life. I'm going to charge into like a band of orcs or something.
Yeah.
You should always choose the path of peace and go to Alfheim.
Mr. What's his name again?
Right.
My name is Kyra.
I didn't ask him, I
True
asked you. I would remember his name as Gavin. I remember names.
Kyra True Stride.
Okay.
That's what you're role playing.
What do you think is the most interesting thing about your culture and your heritage?
Well, we're different from you humanoids.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I'm asking what is the most interesting thing that you think is about your culture?
You probably don't
that
use
we
ladders.
find you very odd because you're walking on 2 legs instead of 4.
They probably don't use stools.
Yeah, they probably don't use ladders.
Ladders.
Maybe not chairs.
Maybe not chairs, yeah.
Do you guys use chairs?
No, I'm not talking about in comparison to
No.
me. I'm talking about for your own.
I mean,
Comparison
I don't
to the
know
other-
what's odd.
What's interesting that you think is
Yeah.
different from other cultures?
Yeah. Then what would be things that we do that strike you as
Tell
weird?
me about yourself.
Your
What do you see
chairs,
yourself in
first
10
of all,
years?
and you do see that he's sort of his legs are underneath him, and he's kind of lying down like a horse, but his body is up in the air.
Doesn't your like torso get tired? Having to be straight all the time?
No, I mean, does your torso get tired?
Yes.
Sitting up?
Yeah, but that's why I lie
Like, go
down
to
sometimes.
sleep.
But I lie on my
Simple,
side when I
simple,
sleep.
yes.
I mean, is that
No
different
chairs.
from you all? You lie on your side when you sleep.
I'm just asking what you think is interesting about your culture that I'd like to remember and share with those that I meet along my journeys.
We tend to travel faster. We tend to eat a bit
Like
more.
what
It's not culture.
what
we-
part what do you
Food is
take
culture.
pride in as a
Not-
cul-
not how
what
much
do you
you
take
eat.
pride in as a centaur?
Same things as you, For me, it's glory, but for my families and others, they're happy to just live their lives and roam the hills and freedom, I suppose. as
So
well
the
as-
nomadic nature of the centaur people.
Yes.
The freedom on the plains as they do battle.
Well, only I really do battle. They're
Well,
rare
I'm sure there's
among
others that do
the centaurs.
Yeah, I mean it's
Well, thank you for talking to us.
yeah, that was very
Yeah.
educational.
Yeah, I've never met a centaur before.
Also, how many times have you done?
How many times you that?
count?
I'd like a little more information.
I'm a little ashamed of this number.
Yeah, that's fine.
It just means you're battling hard.
Yeah, exactly. That just means you're well experienced.
I've died about 1,000 times.
Whoa.
Don't pick fights you can't win.
Have you fought a giant in one?
I mean, in a way,
Have you?
my family fights giants all the
I
time.
didn't win.
Did you go back to fighting again?
Stop.
Yes.
Many times.
You.
Maybe 1,000.
I like it.
There's probably
I
a
like
few throwaway here or there. There's probably like 1 or 2 of those where they like slipped in the bathroom or something. I mean, it's
maybe
allowed.
Maybe his stride is not as true as his last name suggests.
Are you a vegetarian?
I only eat particular types of meats.
About
chickens
giants, though.
and fish.
Giants know my family's name very well.
Do the giants around here, would they be searching for you?
I don't know what they. I don't know where Grimwald and Sia lives.
There's
Maybe we'll find
Well,
out. Who knows? I mean, we already.
I wouldn't be worried. There is a whole area of giants.
I mean, we already got bit by one backstory, so.
I know, but there is a giant. That's. Is she's from here or is she from elsewhere? Like our
from
planet?
elsewhere.
Okay. Like, oh no,
If
not
she-
around here.
If
The
she's
giants-
died, she might have come here.
Oh shit.
There you go.
But yeah, so I would say avoid Jotunheim.
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 Okay.
Not that we know that.
We would-
That whole middle area happens to be the area of the giants. The hill giants, the stone giants. The fire giants prefer Muspelheim.
Are the giants friendly unless provoked?
I would not go to Muspelheim. A lot of the giants there might take pity on you after your first death,
They come pre-provoked.
but
So it seems like-
there are worse things in Muspelheim than the giants. The hill giants are quite dumb. They might just kill you without provocation, being provoked.
During this conversation, can I kind of like slip off?
Me too. During this conversation, I'm gonna
Right.
slip
Right.
away.
Why are you talking to him?
Yeah.
If the
Oh,
giants-
really? Oh, nice. That's okay.
Wow, really impressive.
What are you trying to do? Just either be stealthy, so if you want to roll.
Okay, I'll roll for stealth.
I'm just gonna end the conversation eventually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's a. That's a 8.
Even they see you try to slink off.
Okay, it's fine.
Even your group members.
I'm getting a little bored with this conversation. I'm just gonna walk around the hall and the building and just stroll around and see if there's anything cool, interesting, magical, items laying around.
You
Shit
trying-
that piqued my
okay.
interest.
Are you trying to steal from the halls of God?
No, I'm just
I would-
looking around.
You might have your first death on your hands.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things around. Like there's
Can't take you guys anywhere.
the goblets are well made, and they're clearly some very fancy ones. They're made of silver. There's a lot of things. Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Wow. Not that good with gods. That's a 12.
You do get a sense that the fireplaces are magical. They're always burning.
Oh. Cool.
But
I'm gonna bid farewell to the centaur. Kind of
Yeah.
walk around.
Thank you for your
thank you. I will
conversation.
go back to my piece.
I'm gonna ask him one last question.
Okay.
If the giants die here, do they come back the next day as well?
Yes. If you find yourself in a volcano and you are resurrected the next day, you will still be in that volcano
Oh, so
and
are
die immediately.
Are you
Unless
just
you're a
saying
fire
that
giant.
Unless you're a
endless,
fire
endless death and reborn loop
giant.
then?
Some fire giants will take pity on you. Again, after your first death, it's not as funny, and they will bring you to another area, a little safe. But if you find yourself with a demon around you, they will always find that fun.
Have fire giants been known to just throw people in volcanoes as tortures for years on end?
Not for years now.
That
Again, the
seems,
sense of
that
it
seems
is-
kind of
yeah.
mean.
That's why
I'll
they take
say
pity on us.
The giants are not as cruel as the demons.
Oh, there are demons here?
Yes. In Muspelheim.
Are the
So
giants?
what's our current mission, by the way?
Good
To
boat.
get out of here?
Yeah, just basically just get out of here.
Wow. unless
I mean, I
you
guess
want
we
to
don't
stay
have to,
here.
but yeah, we'd want to.
I mean, we don't.
Is there anything that is there like a help wanted section? I mean, is there anything for us to do here?
Yeah,
Like, do we
I
just need
do-
to get the hell
I
out?
do
What I mean, what you do get the sense is, and I've kind of brought this up, is Gladsheim is an area of battle. It is just a complete area of battle. People battled there day in, day out to get more fame, more glory, so that they can go to Valhalla. You do, and part of it, I talked to you about this. Merkheim is where the Nidavellir dwarves are, and those dwarves are
Nidavellir.
master craftsmen. Yeah.
Did you watch Thor Ragnarok?
So this is
It's all the
it's
same,
all,
right?
all-
No, I'm just saying, like, the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Nidavellir.
Nidavellir.
It was in,
I've been studying the Atlas of the Plains on Reddit. Actually, it's pretty useful.
Can I so I've seen many goblets that's fancy looking.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
gonna take one and I'm gonna go to Lord Frey.
Hi, young one. What can I do for you?
Greetings, Lord Frey. I happen to be a tinker, crafter of some sort. This is very impressive.
It's a simply made goblet.
Can I have one?
I don't see why not.
I'm just amazed by this craftsmanship, so I just want to, take it for, a token of remembrance and, and appreciate the fine craft on this.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Just one.
Just one.
Don't try to steal any more.
Of course not. Of course not.
And certainly, you'll find if you try to relieve anyone of their weapons,
Mm.
it won't work.
In here.
You're in this realm. Your weapons and your armor are always with you.
Oh.
They are an extension of yourself.
So I
That's,
did ask.
Very convenient knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your hospitality and wish you good day, good night.
Yeah. So I do ask the Lord Frey that. Thank you once again for the information and the hospitality.
Just
Is there anything we can do to repay you?
keep the peace.
Okay. I mean, gods need mortal agents. That's why there are clerics and paladins.
Beware of Oli Damara.
okay, so where are we headed?
So he would obviously offer to put you up for the night.
Yeah.
Really nice, fancy. It's a huge castle, so big rooms with huge 4-poster beds and everything.
Awesome.
Plenty of wine, mead to satisfy your and food and.
I'm kind of fascinated by this whole death and rebirth thing at dawn. Are there any mice or anything like that? Rats, small rodents, anything like that in the halls of?
Yeah, do a survival check.
Are they like fighting rats?
It's a hall of peace.
23.
You find a group of 3 if you want.
I'm gonna try and capture one.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill it.
All right, you kill it.
And then I'm going to take its body and put it like under a
Glass
basket
or
or
something.
something. Yeah, some sort of containment. And I'm just gonna leave it like wherever my room is. I'm gonna leave it there overnight just to see what happens in the morning.
All right. So, any other things? I think at this point you finish your tinkering, your puzzle box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope,
Anything
I'm
else?
done.
Yep, I'm
Right.
done.
So, yeah, right at the rise of the first light of dawn, you start to hear the scratching noises from I imagine a basket or whatever. I thought you would probably use something with see-through, but
Well, I don't know like how readable is glass in the hall or.
you would be able to find some if you want,
Okay.
like a
Okay.
glass bowl if you needed.
Then yeah, if possible to get something see through, yeah, I would
Yep.
opt for that.
Yeah, and then You do see a live rat scratching away at it.
Interesting. Okay, alright. I'm fascinated by this. This is incredible. Did I share a room with anyone?
No, you would have had your
Okay.
own room.
I would have made you.
No one to be creeped out.
How would you have killed the rat? Would you bitten its throat out, or you just?
Yeah, I'd probably just like snap its back.
Yeah,
or
I mean, he's
something
not
like
some
that.
sort
Yeah.
of torture.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, I was just
excessively
thinking
gruesome.
if you were sharing a room with him and then did that, it would just be super creepy
Yeah.
as you.
Although the next
choke
day,
the
if I were going to
tiny
stay
neck,
here again tonight, I'd
the
probably
tiny
separate
mouth.
it in two and put it in two separate baskets and see what.
That's a good question.
Oh my
Back
god.
in front of us crawling around.
It's like,
All right. So morning comes. You all get another breakfast of oats.
I said good morning to
Fruits.
my owl.
Huh?
That's all. No, nothing.
You get delicious fruit. You get a hearty breakfast. There's even bacon.
Bacon! Wait a
does
minute.
the pig get back to life after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that work?
How does that...
Not every. I mean, when
I feel like the god controls what comes back.
Exactly.
Okay.
Huh.
So he would have brought the rat back to please.
I mean, technically,
Oh my God, did
I mean,
you know they
honestly,
did
the
that? Is that
pig,
what
you would
you brought
probably
back?
want the pig
you
who
would
died
know
back.
that
Oh.
you did that, yes. You would also know that you killed something in his halls.
Well,
I opted for a rat.
will,
It's vermin.
intent, and
I know.
everything is a
Is that why that they
Maybe
have...
that's why you brought it back. It's like it didn't deserve to have such a death.
True.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
You don't like.
You don't know that at
Well,
all.
I mean, I wouldn't have felt particularly good for just killing some, but I mean, I feel like
Gods can sense that.
yeah, this would have been for
Science.
Science.
Science!
Science!
probably more like curiosity.
That's sort of like science.
That's the whole.
That's the
idea of
cousin
science.
of science. That is like the
It's the
grandmother.
precursor to
Yeah, the
science.
grandmother of science.
All right,
Mother.
all right. So you do get a kind of a warning that it's going to be a few days travel to Wine Song from here.
Anything in particular we need to watch out on the path?
You'll know you're near Wine Song when the fruit of the trees start to taste sour.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like
Grapes.
we'll be eating
Are there-
lot on the
yeah.
journey.
Yeah?
Are
You'll
there
find plenty of food on the journey. for
are
sure.
there any dangers on the road? Like any wandering
Again,
monsters?
we live in a peaceful realm.
Okay.
It should not be. But as you may have been warned, if you do see anybody with a naked blade, that is generally a sign of aggression.
Okay.
Understood.
Thank you. Thank you once again for your hospitality and your information.
Of course. Be well, travelers.
Do we want, can we try to get horses from them? Would that be...
Okay, so-
No!
That's
That,
not generally acceptable.
No. Okay.
I mean,
Unless-
if they're willing, but...
Unless you're into that, then what you do in the privacy of your own farm is up to you.
Oh god.
Alright, so we'll head there, I guess.
Yeah. We're walking. We're not. We're not riding sometimes.
Okay.
Unless they would all.
So,
Yeah,
you do
that's-
travel.
Unless we're really close.
You do travel. It's going to take you 3 days. We'll kind of speed this up a little bit. But
Okay.
on your first night, are you setting guard?
Yeah.
It's a peaceful
Yeah.
land.
I probably still would.
Yeah, I think
I trust the gods.
Yeah.
Oh,
between the three of us, I guess.
But for the record, like each day, I'd be looking for herbs as well. Just because this is like a
Who
different
would
plane.
take first watch? Yeah.
I'll take
So I'll
first.
allow you three survival checks, both.
Okay.
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
Let's see. Not good.
Oh, jeez.
A 21, an 11, and a natural 1.
2 12s. Wait,
3.
1 12, and the other ones are, yeah, just 1
So
12.
any 12 and above
Yeah.
Okay.
is good enough for heal well.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's good enough above.
Yeah, but you I'll allow it. Yeah. In your case, you can also get some leopard's bane.
I mean, should we
I would say it's different.
choose
shit.
one or
Yeah. I
we choose, or you want to
You
random
choose.
it?
I'll let you choose.
Okay. So for the 21, do I get to look for both or just one of them?
Yeah, you get to look for both. I mean, the 12 is like barely limping in there. That's why.
Okay.
The 21 is a strong search.
Heal well. What's its bane? 1 heal well and 3 leopard's bane, I guess.
4 leopard's bane.
All right. First watch.
Second watch.
Third watch.
I won't be watching.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds not fair.
Oh, sorry. That was a D12.
Roll
I was channeling
a
Veil.
perception check.
Can I
Marsh.
also roll with Ollie?
That'd be roll with advantage.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Yeah, so nat 20 on the first perception check.
Good.
Perception. That's a 16 for Ollie.
For Ollie?
Yeah.
What about you? You threw Ollie.
Yeah.
For Ollie. I mean, I can roll another one for myself. So.
No. So you hear a crack of the fire that you guys have built.
Who does?
He does. It's during his watch, Marsh's watch.
Okay.
And suddenly, sitting there across the fire from you is an old lady, and she with gray hair and a dark cloak. And she says, "Shh, I mean you no harm. I simply wish to enjoy the warmth of your fire."
I not.
Marsh, Meadowweed.
What kind of individual is this? Is he no?
Humanoid, human, just very, very old.
I have my crossbow aimed at her, and I wanna.
Oh, you have a naked blade out?
Well, yeah, it will probably be in my bag. Okay,
Yep.
whatever. How do you know my name?
Well, I wander. You can call me Prue.
True.
Prue the Wanderer is what I go by.
Really?
Do you know that guy? He
I'm
wanders a
asleep.
lot too.
I'm asleep.
You mean
Yeah,
Gavin
I-
Evanwald
So you do know him.
and Tristan Sunwalker and Daleth Kylalum and Pasha Hilltop? Yes.
What's my full name?
Say his full name real fast. Can you spell it?
Why should you test me? Why?
I'm
don't
asleep.
trade
I-
any things
I'm
the
as-
past, the present, and the future.
I'm asleep. I don't know why you responded.
Would you
to
like a reading?
from the book of?
I
No,
mean-
don't do it.
I happen to have a deck of fates and fables. This could be good for you.
It could also be bad for me.
Yes.
Can I do an inside check on this lady?
Yes.
To see
Roll
her
insight.
Inside. Ha! Natural 1. Plus 1, so 2.
She's got a poker face up, like complete. And
She's
she
Lady
says
Gaga.
these are generally positive.
Generally. What's the odd?
Well, there are cases where it could hurt,
But you're
but
telling
I'm offering it to you. And if you like, you can wake up one of your companions.
you're reading my future. Or my future.
Well, I'm offering you a chance to gain favor.
You're
Or
asleep.
change
You
your
go
face.
get that.
Gavin would love this.
Okay. Okay. I'll pick one of my companion. That guy seems to be raising his hand during while he's sleeping.
She'll.
I'll poke him. Wait up.
Hello.
This
Oh, hi.
I am Prue the Wanderer.
Nice to meet. I too am a wanderer. My father was a wanderer. My great grandfather was a wanderer. My mother was a
I
wanderer,
can see
and
your
I'm
past,
currently
yes.
wandering. Yes.
I wonder what's happening.
But I wander the plains.
Don't give
I'm
a title for this
offering
episode as
your
well.
friend
I wonder what's
Marsh
happening.
a chance to change his fate and gain favor
Gain favor with who?
with what you seek.
What do
and
I
what
seek?
he seeks.
What do I seek?
You seek exotic lands
Hmm.
Don't tell him what I
and
seek.
trying
I
new
do.
cultures and things.
I do seek that.
You're quite curious about the centaurs.
I mean, I'm curious about all cultures that I find different from my own.
Okay.
Can I insight check or just roll perception to kind of get a better look?
Yep.
Yes. 2.
Nice.
It's dark, and
Yeah,
her face
that's
is half shrouded
Gotcha.
in dark, in the shadow. She does have like really wrinkly face, gray hair and long gray hair. But you see her pull out of her sleeve a deck.
Can I ask out of character? This is the deck of many things.
It's similar.
Not as detrimental.
It's not as
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Because the deck, I mean, I'm still gonna do it as the character, but
There's
like, I'm,
things-
just,
Well,
I'm just curious of what to expect.
those
kind of.
things really F you up.
Yes,
or
this
give you wish.
primarily has positive effects.
Okay, gotcha.
And you use a deck of tarot cards, which we.
And so she like
And she names you particular because she is the owner of this deck, and she says, "Marsh,
Yes,
do you want to draw a card?"
I do.
Gavin Reynolds.
yes. Can I draw more than one?
No. One card, one person.
You have all the props.
They're in French, so you're gonna have to let me know what you pulled, and you will give this back to me at the end of the session because.
Ooh.
Come on, tower.
Do you know this?
I know the tarot cards.
All right. Can you show me what you pulled?
Well, I thought you knew.
first. Yeah. No.
I pulled
Me
a ringed baton.
Can you bring it closer? I can't see it.
Yes.
Rain. Okay.
This thing. This.
Queen of batons.
Yes.
Queen of clubs, essentially.
Queen of club.
Okay.
Oh, you included minor arcana? Okay.
What? Oh.
I used to know how to read tarot.
I'm-
I forgot.
Scared. I'm very scared.
So this is a bit of a homebrew. You get the chance to cast hold person. So you'll find out, and she kind of whispers this, and only you hear it. But she says you get the chance to cast hold person at 5th level. You carry the card in 2, and that allows you to cast it.
So you can
Yeah.
hold, so you can hold
Hold.
person 4 people.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure I know how.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my-
But you won't tear the card apart because it costs me money. But in game,
Wait,
you're gonna
what?
give me.
Listen, I'll tear it for you.
What did you get, Gavin Reynolds?
Judgment.
Yep, you
I
got
got-
judgment.
Judgment.
I judge you.
Oh, you're gonna like this.
You get a hammer.
Oh no.
So I rip the card now?
No. When you're gonna cast it,
Oh, I see.
you get the cast Banishing Smite
What is bench?
as a 5th level spell.
What's the
I'm
benefit?
jelly. It's a paladin spell.
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
But you're not. You're gonna have to record both of these.
But-
and as you, she
Can it
whispers.
be counterspelled? It's not a spell. It's like a scroll.
No. It's a
It's a
spell that
spell.
you cast onto your weapon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
but
bonus
it's still a
action
spell. So yes, you can be counterspelled.
Can I cast it onto any weapon?
It
It's
lasts
a
a minute.
it's a minute and it's concentration.
Yeah.
It's a buff.
But it wouldn't be minute. It wouldn't be concentration with an item. Is
No,
it?
but the
No.
moment you cast it, yeah, that's
the
how it
moment
works.
you cast it, you have a minute.
Yeah, it's anytime you cast something with an item, it's as if you had cast the spell.
Oh, even
So
okay.
any like so if it requires concentration, then it would need concentration.
So if I'm standing next to, say, someone with a large sword, I can touch their sword and cast it?
No,
It has to be
Wait.
my weapon.
it's on your next hit. So you're actually enchanting the person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm
pointing
never
the
going to
person, I
use
guess.
that.
Well, can you
Never
point
say
at?
never. I
It's
mean,
a ton of
Zohar,
Can you do it?
Zohar stab things. and,
Can you
know,
do it at onto someone like point?
No.
Do it.
No,
Self.
it's self. Yeah, it's ranged self.
Oh, it's self. Okay.
But again, you would when you were casting when you cast it, you tear it in half. But
Yeah, I'm never going to use this.
okay, you got what you got.
Yeah, no, that
there.
sucks. Here you go.
You seem,
I mean, it's
Thank
free.
you.
you
So.
seem
Yeah.
disappointed.
Well, I mean,
And you got
my
50 level
character's
spells,
like
both of you.
enthralled, but
Oh,
I'm just kind of
okay.
like, I probably won't
But-
ever use this.
Another crack of the fire, and she's gone. She had whispered in both of you. Somehow had whispered to both of you that the queen, the empress, allows you the ability to hold person up as a 5th level spell when you turn this into. And same thing to you. You hear a whisper in your ear that says, "Judgment."
It's a lot of damage
Tear this
though,
card.
for a thing.
Yeah, it is a lot of damage for sure. But yeah, very interesting.
I said thank you.
The last thing you hear before she disappears, I will see you again.
Yay, I want more stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, she completely disappears, and you have no idea where she went.
I still have the card with me.
You have the card with you, yes.
I'm not dreaming.
You almost feel like it was almost a dream, but someone shared it with you. So the rest of the night passes, and you wake up, still holding the card, still feeling the card, and amongst your
Weird.
everything. Yep. So as you guys have been traveling, you've noticed, trees, random trees, that have apples, and you see bushes that have, blueberries and blackberries, and everything's tasted amazing.
Grapes.
Oh, grapes would be cool.
It's not really well known amongst the Nordic people.
Strawberries,
Strawberries are, yes.
pineapple,
Yeah,
Ooh.
pineapple's definitely
Coconuts?
coconuts,
Yeah, all those.
durian.
Durian.
Jackfruit,
Oh,
lychee,
jackfruit. I haven't had jackfruit in a long
I
time.
know, right?
I love jackfruit. It's
Mangosteen,
great. Or just plain mangoes.
Yeah, just mango.
all that's there, yeah.
Mm.
All right.
They have good taste.
Yeah, they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We live in Southeast Asia.
That's what I was saying. None of those. Basically, it's it's pretty limited to just the strawberries, the apples, the plums.
Frickin' white
like-
man fruit.
I know.
Whatever.
You're typical.
Freaking New World
Fruit.
fruit. Yeah.
Lame. Now you've
I
had.
wouldn't even say New World fruit.
Yeah.
Old World.
Do they have like canned lychee and lychee?
Yeah.
or-
Do they have
Yeah,
a?
you see cans that you pluck off the tree.
Is there a grocery
And you
nearby
can
where
just,
we can
just
get
rip
like
off
some?
the top.
We can just get like some dried mango,
peel off
maybe.
top,
Right,
I mean,
right.
maybe they import them. I don't know.
Oh well.
Papaya.
Did you have the card?
Guava.
I did, yes, thank you. Alright, so while you're traveling on your next day, you do happen to see in the distance what appears to be gnolls.
They're just like there.
Yeah, they seem to be growling and moving towards that village, south towards the village that you
Oh.
Oh well, that's.
Well, they'll just be
And you
reborn.
Do they have
clearly see naked blades and clubs
all the
Right.
knolls?
on the gnolls.
Yeah, these are no good. So.
I mean, if
I guess you have to do it.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where even though technically they will go back to pick back up to life, dying the act of dying itself probably still sucks.
And
So-
It's pretty painful.
Yeah.
I mean-
So
also,
How far
the,
away?
the buildings doesn't go back to whatever.
yeah. So at this point,
It's
you
on
know,
that rack.
So I'm
So
going to
you'll see
shout.
them in the distance. I'm going to bring up the map. I imagine you are going to attack.
Yeah,
How far
I'm going to shout out the warning to them to turn back.
Do I see
Are
this
you even
from
fighting fair?
Ollie?
What from me?
Unfairness.
Sorry, what would you ask?
Do I see this from Ollie? From afar?
Yes,
Okay.
you do. They're probably.
How many are there?
There's 4. It does appear to be one does appear to be bigger than the others, and they are about the closest one to you, Tristan, because you're always leading, is 35 feet.
All right, then yeah, I just call out to them to halt and turn back before I draw my blade against them.
Do they not
They
just stand
just growl at you,
All right, then
and one seems to be barking something and pointing at you as we'll go for initiative.
all right.
But let me bring up the map.
Okay, why don't we take a break real quick?
Yeah,
Yep.
While we set everything up.
Yep.
How do we do that?
We'll be back
We'll be right
in 5
back.
minutes.
And with a nice, long, blood-drenching fight.
And a map.
Wow.
And a map.
I think we're back.
And we're back.
Yay.
Are we back? All right.
More enthusiasm.
Yay!
Let's
Hooray!
You're scaring
Woo,
me.
woo!
Do we roll initiative?
Give me a second.
We do roll initiative. Yay.
Okay, I think it's working.
Oh, where's
Maybe.
my special dice?
Your
I don't
Did
know.
I roll the couple natural 20s the other day on? I'm kidding.
do I roll for Ollie also?
Yes. You do.
I do.
So what do we see though, as far as like weapons they're holding,
Yeah.
things like that? Like I'm sure we would see some of that stuff,
You do. You do.
and also how far away, which one am I?
You are
The back.
the one with the the lightning coming from your
Okay,
head.
gotcha.
And then you can just
Shit,
do
what
the
happened to
ruler
my-
thing.
What happened to my...
When you do twin spell,
Yeah.
can you do it?
They have to be
Before-
separate. They have to be separate targets, and they resolve simultaneously.
Right. No, what I'm saying, like say, I rolled attack, and then if I hit, then can I twin it, or is it basically I
So
twin
it's
it, then I roll?
It's
two
two
to-
separate.
Gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha,
it's
okay.
two separate rolls.
So what
I took
you
twin
see
and
is
Twin is really.
the gnolls, the smaller gnolls are all
And I have one
holding
person who's like,
spears.
Stop everybody from
Yeah.
moving.
Spears that are clearly, that they're holding out in a two-handed way.
The two in the front.
So you really can't see it from here, but this one is the Pack Lord. The other 3 are just regular gnolls. The Pack Lord is bigger, and he has a glaive in his hand that has and as well as a long bow on his back.
What about those? Do they have any ranged weapons that we can see?
The spears.
Those are. Is that the only weapon
We
they
can-
have?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the only weapon.
Yeah.
So if they throw their spear, then
They're F.
Actually, sorry, I have to take that back. They do have longbows on
Oh,
the back as well.
okay.
So they all have bows. They do clearly have jaws meant for biting as well.
Okay.
all jaws are meant for biting.
They
That's why they're
look
jaws.
like large dogs,
Puppies.
sort of kind of like a hyena that stands on 2 legs.
Oh.
They're those are good. They
Let
look
us
like wild gnolls.
begin.
I think.
Yeah, they look like hyenas almost. Wild, the cross between,
Let's go. What am I gonna do? How far away am I?
I just
You're-
wanna say hi.
More importantly, do they
Enos.
look like friends?
Yeah,
Are
they
they-
look very friendly.
Oh, well, let's go talk
Yeah.
to them.
I'm kidding. They are, they're growling at you and they are clearly not being nice.
That's
That
That's very
will
not
be
friendly.
getting initiative.
I think I'll
just
toast
a
them.
second.
How very friendly.
That's not very friendly, Mr.
Yeah,
Knoll.
that's a little. That's a little unfriendly.
Golly
They
gee.
they need to go to behavior school.
Where did you go to finishing school, Mr. Knoll?
I will tell your mater d.
Sorry. Marsh, what is your initiative?
My initiative is 12.
Is he gonna bring up the thing that you
Probably
Try.
did? No, it's fine. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, you use it a lot more, I think. Yeah.
No, I've just gotten more used to it. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
much
fair. No, that's
how
fair.
I roll it.
You
That's
got a
how I-
5?
Roll.
No, 12.
Well, and then Ollie.
Ollie got a 19. Do you want to pull up the tracker? Should I do it? Or
We could.
If I roll
Yeah.
with inspiration,
I'm
can I
just
roll
gonna roll.
and say, oh, I'm gonna use my
Okay.
inspiration?
Yeah.
Tristram.
12.
Who wants to go first between you two?
Mm.
Normally, I would say the paladin because.
Yeah, sure.
Get
Sure,
out
why
in
not?
front. kind of
Yeah,
good.
probably.
You're an out front kind of guy.
Okay, Gavin.
21.
Nice.
21. Wow.
And Daleth.
11.
Yeah, if you have chromatic orb, twinning that is really good.
All right.
Transport.
So Gavin,
Yeah.
you are up first.
Oh, how far away am I?
That is a good question. I can look that up really quickly. You can also look that up. But
How do I look it up?
Evan can do it.
yeah,
Oh, Evan can look it up.
you are 55 feet from the closest one, 70 feet
Okay.
from the pack board.
Alright, so is that a boulder right there?
Oh, you can see this. Okay.
Yeah, the
This is
DM
technically
one
in the
you
bush.
can show.
I think something got screwed up when you were moving the map around.
Oh, it got moved a
yeah,
bit.
so they
sorry.
should be.
You can move him. Like,
Yeah, I mean, just move it
yeah,
back.
just move him out. If he's not supposed
This
to be.
was basically how they were.
Oh, okay, so a little closer. Gotcha.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, my bad.
Okay,
Alright,
so
I didn't
no
know.
worries. Technical difficulties. Sorry, but
So is that a boulder right there next to someone?
This is a bush.
No, right here.
This is a-
place?
Like the one
Tree?
right next to the one who looks
This
like a
is
pirate
a
captain.
boulder.
Can I run? Can I run over there?
Yes.
I'd like to get hide behind the boulder.
Okay. Let's move you.
Go to the pointer and then you can move it.
Yep.
Do we have the laser pointer?
Yep. You're behind the boulder.
Okay. So do I have cover behind the boulder?
Yes.
Like half, or?
Are you trying to get full cover?
I mean, I can do that after I do something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take full cover behind the boulder, but first I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
So I'm going to load up my crossbow,
Shot.
and in the back line, I'm going to take a shot. How far away are they?
So again, not that far.
Far, I mean, close enough to be able to hit them.
30, 40 feet, 50, 60
Yeah.
feet.
Back line? 50, yeah.
feet, and
So yeah, I'm just going to take a...
This one you would see. This one's actually probably covered by the bush. So
yeah, I'll take a shot at the 50 foot right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a light crossbow shot at him.
Okay.
And yeah. Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Kill him.
Double your dice. that you roll.
Straight Merkin.
Merkin?
Merkin.
13,
Merkin.
Not Merkin.
13 total
Merkin
damage.
the
We're
Merkin.
not.
All right, he's looking pretty damaged already.
Oh. And I'm going to
That's
drop
you.
down for full cover.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's prone.
Yeah, I'm prone.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that's with the boulder.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a boulder. Which it could be.
Could be. I mean, it's bigger than a 5 foot square, so yeah.
All right, Ollie's next. Then Knoll number 1, the closest Knoll.
The closest.
I'll probably
His
imagine
name.
that Ollie's pretty close to them, but higher up.
I mean, he could fly 40 feet, I believe. I would probably put him above you.
60 feet, but I also send him out to
Yeah,
scout.
she's there.
Okay, so he would be, say, 30 feet in front of you. So you'd probably be.
She's not
Yeah.
doing
I'll bring it up again.
She's not saying anything.
I don't have a token for Ollie. If we wanted to, I could probably add something.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I won't worry about it. But this one is you. 30 feet, he'd be like right here.
And how far away am I from the leader?
The leader, 55 feet.
55, so Ollie is like 20 feet.
Yeah, he'd probably be like right around
So you're
here.
asking
Okay.
if you can see everybody.
It's 25 feet. Yeah.
No. So Ollie's gonna fly up to the leader
Okay.
and then do help action for me.
Okay.
For whoever hits him.
For whoever hits next, and then he's going to use his flyby ability to not provoke opportunity to move the rest 20 feet back to the original position.
Okay. Does he have to stay in there? to do help action?
That's your personal ruling. Like, there's no like, gray area. I would like my personal belief would be that it would have to stay there, but just because if helping means that you're trying to distract the null.
A
Yeah.
flyby could be like,
Yeah, like
Boom.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything.
again, but I can see how the other was like, ah!
Yeah.
Like,
But-
But
No, I
again,
mean, it's a
it's-
special ability of the owl, so
Yeah,
I'd
so
say
that's
that's
fair.
fine.
I could
yeah.
see either.
That particularly.
Because technically everything's happening all at once.
Simultaneously. Yeah, you're right.
Simultaneously.
You're right.
So okay,
Okay, so he's there.
he's there.
And that's it?
Null number 1 is this guy. Let's see what is his distance to you guys. He's going to come across the river and go at you, Tristram.
Okay.
Coming up. Go here. He's going to try to spear you.
Naughty. All right.
Oh.
And two-handed. So
Okay. Move to the if he's going to re-rolling, you'll want to move the thing back up to the channel.
Yes.
oh, I'm not rolling on there. I'm rolling up.
Okay,
here.
that's
Oh.
I
Okay.
could. I could. I got.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I just
Two-handed. Ooh, you think he's gonna hit 18 to hit?
18 to hit hits.
Doing 5 damage, piercing damage to you.
Okay.
Okay, that's his whole turn. Alright. Next up is the Pack Lord, then Tristram, then Marsh, and then Daleth.
Okay.
Pack Lord is going to probably move and try to get closer to one of you guys. That's his movement. $30 feet. So he's going to move to Tristram, I think, if we can measure it out. Nope, he won't. So he'll pull out his longbow and probably take a shot at Marsh. Since you are there.
Am
and
I
not being
slightly
engaged.
covered?
No.
Okay.
Especially since he can move to block to
So
not be
he's,
covered.
yeah, he's right here. And he's
Okay.
going to take a shot at you with his longbow.
Yep.
Let's roll to hit. Actually, he can do 2 attacks with his longbow, so he'll
Yeah.
do 2. 11 for the first one.
Nope.
Alright,
I
second
duck.
one. Keep it on
Keep
the
it on the
table.
table, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
You're the DM.
23 to hit.
That just hit.
Barely.
Barely.
A little bit.
Winged it. Winged it.
Winged it.
Barely caught his teeth.
Ah,
Keep it on the table, Joe.
You're a fan
Joe.
now.
Come on.
I rolled a 1s plus 2, 3 damage.
Ah.
Piercing damage as you've been shot by an arrow.
To the
Tristram,
knee.
you're up next.
All right. Okay. I'm going to main hand attack the null that's right in front of me. That is a bad. That's 11.
I believe that doesn't hit. No, that does not hit.
All right. Second, and then offhand attack. That is a terrible roll. That is a 10.
Does not hit.
All right.
Oh,
And
no.
I feel sad. So that's my action, bonus action, and I'm done.
Aww.
Alright.
What can you do?
What can
That
you
is
do?
Marsh, you're up. Marsh.
Marsh is going to attack the leader with advantage.
Yep.
Yep.
My goodness. That's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Wow, wow.
Daleth. Bonus action.
I'm going to bonus action hide behind the border.
Okay.
Can you hide?
Don't lay on top of me, please.
I'm
I
not.
mean,
I'm laying down.
No, he's gonna stand on.
It might you might not be able to hide because
I
like
don't think so.
because you're still inside of the two dudes.
Yeah, they have a
Wait, what?
directional. You would have to go behind a tree, or you would have to go behind something. Like
Because
this
there's a
tree.
knoll like right
Yeah.
next to me who sees you.
Right here.
Oh,
So he has line
oh.
of sight on you. So
Is there
Exactly
any
right.
other larger objects that I can hide behind?
here, that's a tree.
Okay.
Or here.
How tall is the boulder? Can I like shoot over it?
Yeah, it's about. You would shoot around it, but the problem is at least one would have line of sight.
Yeah,
on
the
I
knoll
know.
to your left would still see you.
I know. So I can shoot over it to the leader.
Yes.
Okay, then can I like go like 10 feet to the right? That yes, not hide, but
You're not
go,
hidden.
go behind Tristram.
Not Tristram.
No, the other guy.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Yep, Daily.
Alright, I'm gonna walk right up to Tristram, so the square just below his character icon.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff. And I'm gonna give that knoll in front of him a good old thwack. Like,
Thwack.
10.
That's not it.
Oh no.
That's my turn.
Half
Third
of Knowles
level.
wipes you guys out.
Uh-huh.
New campaign.
Well, if you die, you'll
We
be
come back,
raised up.
yeah.
That's true.
Well, it just
So low stakes, really.
Knoll number 2, the one that's been attacked.
you mean no stakes?
Knoll stakes. That's right.
No
God.
stakes.
Knoll.
Ooh, yummy.
This one is
That's
going
not
to
its
move
dog.
up 30 feet and take a bow attack. I believe it can.
Isn't it going to hit the guy that's prone so it has disadvantage because it's really dumb?
No, it's not going to go after him. It's probably going to move here and go after Daily.
What? That's racist.
No, they're just taller.
It's still racist.
So it's going to be here.
It's a heist.
Yep, it's going to shoot at you. I think it only gets one because it's not the pack leader. Longo. Oh man. 7 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, that
Oh.
passes wide by you.
You don't have a -3 on your dex?
Then it's the last Knoll, the one over here. So he's going to come around as far as he can go and come towards you guys. So 20 feet and 10 feet. We'll put him here. He also has line of sight on you, and he's going to also make a bow attack against you,
For
Daily.
me. Okay.
12?
That just makes it.
Oh, I
Oh, really?
didn't expect that.
Oh.
We need to get you better armor.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding.
I'm not
Longbow.
kidding.
9 damage.
Wow. Alright. Was that max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Gavin, Ollie, Knoll 1.
If
You are-
the river, would it have to be jumped across, or could they walk through it?
I would consider that difficult terrain, but they could jump across it.
They
they have a
would
They have
start.
been jumping across.
If they have a running start, right?
Yeah, and they have been running towards you guys.
Can you? If I were to cast Gust when they're jumping over the river, would they have a disadvantage on the strength save? Falling down, like falling prone,
What does Gust do?
it knocks pushes
It's
it back with a
basically
strength
when-
save. But you can't. I mean, how do you, I'm
I
just
would
wondering.
say that would push them back,
but like he's in the air moving forward,
I would roll an acrobatics check to see if they.
but it's a
make
strength
it.
saving of the spell.
Yeah, I would say it would probably a strength save for them to not fall prone.
Yeah.
And not like so. Basically, the strength save is not to push them back. It's so that they hit
Yeah,
this wind
because-
and they just boom. Like,
Yeah, so I'm
because you can't like do this.
Oh
to,
no,
like-
they wouldn't be able to push through those.
yeah, that's
yeah.
why I'm asking. Like,
yeah, so it's
I would have said being pushed back 10 feet and knocked prone Is what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then
Unless
it's
you're just
and then
putting a
as long as you're yeah, if you're readying it, I think that works.
Yeah, so basically, I'm readying for the next knoll to jump across.
You're sort of creating a barrier. You're not pushing them back. You're just.
In this case,
No,
they
no.
basically fall prone
Yeah.
into the water.
Yeah, basically what he's doing is he's going to wait for the next knoll to move,
Yeah.
and then once they jump over the river, he's going to prop his readied
I know,
spell
I know.
Yeah.
to
Yep,
gust him
I
back
know.
up.
Yes, but you will have to be able to have line of sight on them.
Yeah, I mean, I can pop up for 3/4 cover, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up,
Yep.
or stay in 3/4 cover and ready an attack.
Yep.
That's what I'm
perfectly
doing.
fine for the
So as
next
soon as
roll
he's
and all
like,
that.
in the
Yep.
air above the river, I'm going to gust and yeah.
Yep, that is perfectly fine. Okay. So, Ollie.
Ollie. So he's going to.
This one's the.
He can fly 60 feet, so he's gonna do the same thing. Go towards east to distract the leader.
Yep.
And then keep
That
on going
one's
east.
the leader.
Yes.
The help action.
So
Yeah.
go here, help, and
That's the one
then
I'm trying to get.
keeps traveling
Okay, I got
east.
Yep. So he's giving you the help action, yes.
Yes.
Alright, the
That's all.
Knoll.
Lead.
Wait, I think it's actually Knoll 1 first.
Yeah, the one that's across the river already.
Across the river already. He is going to continue attacking you
What's your issue?
with his
17.
spear. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Of course, it wouldn't hurt a paladin. Alright. Next is the Pack Lord. He's going to attempt to jump across.
Okay.
I have to make a
Can
strength
this
saving
make it
throw. So. 11.
Fails.
He is knocked prone into the water.
Mm-hmm.
He's used half his movements. Well, he's used 10 feet to move. Then he's knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
So stand up 15, so that's 25.
He's right in the middle. He barely gets to the bank.
But also, you can't get to anyone right now, right?
Yeah,
No.
because it's
Yes.
going to take 10
That was
feet
the
of
goal.
movement to get out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he would. Yeah, he would still just be on the edge of the water.
And it's difficult terrain, so
It is
like,
difficult
yeah.
terrain. So
That was the
he's-
goal.
Yes.
He's here.
Using
Essentially.
spells.
Also,
Alright.
you get to move for free, right? No?
No, that's not a cantrip.
Oh,
It's got to be a level spell.
Okay.
Again.
That was his movement.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
his movement. So
Yeah,
he
but he can
still.
still, and I have 3/4 cover for the record. So
Yeah.
what's that? 3 AC.
No.
But he
it's-
does have. He has line of sight on you, Tristram.
Yeah, he does.
So, yep. He's gonna take 2 shots at you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it on the table, Joe.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Isn't he within 5 feet though?
No, he's not. 5 feet is a next square.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 15 is the highest. So both of them fly.
No bueno.
Because of him falling down, picking himself up, he was not ready to
Yeah.
fire his bow, and he misses wildly. Such a easy target right near him.
Easy. Alright.
You're a big guy in armor.
I mean, the armor would say no.
Tristram, you're up.
Alright. No bueno. Alright, I will.
You're here.
Yeah, I'm actually going to change targets. I'm going to move up 5 feet. So
Oh,
I am
nice.
in range of the Pack Lord.
Yep, you are.
And let's see what happens when I hit
You
the
have
advantage.
an advantage.
That's right, I do have advantage.
Yeah.
The other D20.
Please hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
13.
That's not it.
Alright, that's fine. And then my offhand.
Yep.
The damage rolls are nice though.
I mean,
Oh my god, 15
Hits.
for 5. No, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to smite.
I mean, yeah, you haven't had a lot of success before, so might as well add.
Yeah, so 7. So that is 12 damage.
12 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Burn
I
the
think a
spell
total
slot just out
of
of frustration.
25 damage done to these gnolls, and I think they've done more than you. Marsh is up, Daleth, and then Knoll number 2, and then Knoll number 3.
okay.
You're here.
I'm there. I'm going to attack the other gnoll that's not the leader.
Okay,
Which one?
so the one.
The one
between-
closest to
on your side of the
Daleth.
map.
yeah.
Yeah. That's no number 1.
No, number 1. Wow. I mean, that's a 14.
You're next.
It's not it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
Yeah,
It's
we're
annoying.
fine.
I'm going to
I
move.
Val's gonna be so angry at you.
I mean, to
guys.
be fair, they've only dealt 5 damage.
I'm gonna.
9.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna move 5 feet
Oh.
north.
North. Okay. So behind him.
Yes, and
I would say you probably have 3/4 cover too.
okay.
From at least these 2.
At least they move.
Okay, I don't have anything to hide behind, so I'm gonna stay there. Well, okay, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Daleth. Bonus action though.
Bonus action to
I mean,
reload.
people. Oh yeah. Okay. And then yep, Daleth.
Are one of these 2 guys within 30 feet of me?
Let's check.
That's probably a yes. Just eyeballing it.
25. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Bane on these 3. They need to make a DC 13 Charisma save.
Which 3? The ones.
These 3.
Okay. This one is the Pack Lord. What is it?
13 Charisma.
Charisma. Pack Lord does not have positive charisma, so he fails.
Cool.
This is null number 1. Gets an 18, so he
Okay.
passes. Null number 2 gets a natural 1, so
Alright.
he's.
Then those 2 that failed, from now on, whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw, you roll a d4 for them and subtract that from the roll.
For the one that got a natural 1, I will give it 2d4 negative. So that is
Ooh.
null number 2.
And then I'm guessing this guy that's like right in front of me, I'm
Yep.
in melee range with him.
You
right?
are, yes.
Okay.
Still miss. Just one
Yeah, I might try and get behind that rock there, just for like maybe partial cover, maybe like a third cover.
That
So-
rock is getting a lot very.
Alright, guys, come on, this was my rock. I called it.
I
So you're gonna
I'll
get
take the yeah.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I find
Minus-
it first.
Which one of the ones got the 1?
I
The
think he got
that one had
Yeah.
the 2d4.
These
and
2
then
failed. I think
Yeah.
he.
Yeah, that
You
one-
got the.
Oh, so he's not.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit you.
Yeah, he's
Maybe.
probably gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a 12.
Mhm.
Yeah, he hits with a 20.
Okay.
Nat?
No, not
Okay.
that.
And,
All right.
you know what I would like? I'd like.
9 more damage to you
All
Are
right.
you down?
No.
No. Okay.
as he spears you in the side.
Concentration on the bane.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
concentration.
So
Shit. Let's roll a 10.
10. And I have.
Plus Constitution.
No. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 5.
Well, it's gone.
It's gone.
I should stay there, I guess. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I don't even think about concentration.
That's
Well, you
David.
haven't attacked me either.
No number 2.
Or you should have
is
moved and
this
then
one.
cast the
Yeah.
spell.
He is going to actually. You guys are all bunched up over here.
I have 3/4 cover. So.
He's going to cast fireball.
I
We're all
wish he
dead.
was a spellcaster. But now he's gonna come. He's gonna jump over the water and land right there. And he's going to fire on. I'm gonna choose between the.
Are we not
front
all prone?
I'm not.
two. No, you're.
Oh, we stood up.
you're
That's right.
crouching, yeah.
That's right. We
Yeah.
stood up. Yeah.
Yeah, you had
So-
to be standing
That's
up.
right, I
Please
forgot
you
about that.
two because you guys are the front two. Evens odds. Evens.
Evens is Evan? Or no?
Even
I should have
it's
said
not
evens
Evan.
is Evan.
Oh, well, too
So
late.
even yesterday I called him Evans or odds. I told him.
What? That makes no sense. No, Evans or evens.
That's too easy, guys.
Anyway, he's gonna fire on you,
Okay.
Gavin. Ooh, 22 to hit.
It's
Barely.
just like about 1. You better.
3 damage.
Another damage.
Okay, that is null number 2. Null number 3 is coming around. He's going to move.
Looking for a good die?
Nope.
Can't find you.
No, all of them rolled in double digits so far. Like all these other ones I've rolled
Why are
so
you
far
failing me,
would have
dice?
been
He's
fine.
gonna
Except that one.
come.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna break out the new
He's
dice.
gonna come here. He's gonna take a shot at Tristram.
Okay.
Are you okay? Looking?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you fine?
Yeah. Shot at Tristram. Natural 20.
Alright.
Are you
Not
still
so much
fine?
anymore.
We'll see.
Okay.
You're fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
14 damage.
That's not too bad.
That is null number 3, so we're back at the top.
No number
The guy that shot me, I'm gonna shoot at him now with my crossbow.
Okay. That's, yep, Gavin, you're up first. You're shooting at this guy.
Top one, yep.
Yep,
15 plus.
15 hits.
Oh, okay.
15's their AC.
Oh, okay.
So you guys know.
And that's a. What is it? 1d8 plus
1d8 plus your dex.
Yep.
9 damage total.
That's null number 2.
He was the one I shot before.
Yes. And with that, you get him in the throat, and he drops to the ground.
Okay. Good.
Finally, one of them's dead.
Alright.
Which one? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yep. Now we're at Ollie, and then null number 1.
Okay, Ollie's gonna still again fly by through the leader
The leader.
and going
Along the water. Yep.
southwest direction. 60 feet.
Yep.
That's all.
Okay, null number 1 is engaging Tristram,
Okay.
and so is the Pack Lord. So null number 1 first.
Keep it. Oh,
Keep
man.
it on the table.
I'm not even doing it anymore. It's too easy.
5 doesn't hit.
Yes, that does hit. No, it doesn't.
Then now it's the Pack Lord, and he's going to take 2 swings
Okay.
with his glaive.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, so he pulls out his glaive, he drops his bow in the water, and
It floats off.
he floats off.
Okay.
Damn it.
Joe, if I have to say it one more time.
It dropped again. Yes, keep it on the table.
Joe.
I'm not even saying it. It's too easy.
19 and a 12.
12 misses.
12 misses. Let's see. Yeah, my bad, guys. Okay. I'm gonna work on this. Back Lord, glaive. Ooh, 1d10. Never use a d10. 7 damage.
Alright, I
Slashing.
am almost down.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Holy Maliki.
Yep. So that's their 2. So that's Pack Lord. Tristram, you're up.
Okay, I have advantage on the Dick Lord.
Yes.
You,
Alright.
the one who just flashed you.
What about these
got,
guys?
yes.
Yep.
Do you want to touch yourself?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is that what
Yeah.
paladins do?
Yeah. It's called lay on head on one's self.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know about it, Joe.
I'm learning new things every day.
Doop, doop. Bring out new dice.
I feel like we need a bard
No.
who sings, "Can I touch myself?"
Yep, no worries.
No bards.
No bards!
No bard,
Alright.
unfortunately.
Really? You guys don't find them fascinating, like their accents and everything?
Nope. Not even one.
21.
21 hits.
Okay.
Finally.
How bad does the no look?
Not the Pack Lord.
Yeah.
He's only been cut once, and he's not looking that badly.
By 12? Okay. Then, yeah, let's slow his roll a little bit. I know this is going to be kind of foolish, but let's burn my second spell slot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, 13. 13, 18, plus 3, 21 damage.
Now he's looking pretty injured.
Alright.
You've cut out a section of his gut and shoulder, and
Okay. Now the question is, do I go for the throat, or do I... No, what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to attack again with my bonus. That is a 16.
Hits.
That is a 9 points of damage.
He's still standing, but
Really?
he's shaky on his legs.
Really?
He's
Alright.
angrily snarling at you.
Yeah, snarl away, mother effer. Alright, that's my
Whoa.
turn.
Marsh, you're up. Marsh Daleth, Knoll number 3.
Mr. Paladin is very angry. Can I'm going to peek out of the whatever is in front of me,
I mean,
and
you have a person in front of you rather than a rock.
I'm going to shoot at
We need a
the leader.
that stand in front of everybody.
I know, right?
Where's Val when you need her?
That's cocked. Sorry. That's a natural 20.
Sneak attack!
Finally.
Or-
And
Shoot
so
it.
so
I would
3.
hope the
Double your sneak
because-
attack dice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll the. You're at
It's 2d
so
2d6
it's 4d6 now.
plus 1 original
Yeah, for the weapon.
attack.
So the 2d8.
6,
So what's your weapon dice?
6 d6.
So 2d6. So you've got 66.
66, yeah.
Ooh, that is really good.
Is it more than 7?
Of course. Let me
How do you want-
finish rolling.
No,
Okay?
you are going to sit there and wait for him to finish rolling.
You are going to know exactly how dead this is.
You do this to me, so you shut up and take this.
24 points.
Yeah, so he's snarling at Tristram, and you just aim your
I'm
crossbow and shoot him right
aim-
through the mouth and up into his brain.
Aim at the mouth and shoot, and I'm gonna say that is no braino. Ah! Sorry.
Oh my god, that's
No bueno,
no
no
bueno.
bueno.
No, wait.
A
No
no-brainer.
brain. No.
No bueno.
Let's see.
Alright, now we have the title.
Hey, gnomes, man.
It's Marsh Daleth. I don't think that should be the title.
That's the title.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think that's the title.
Daleth, you're up. There's two
Alright.
still standing, and they happen to be
Where-
unharmed.
They only
Yeah.
got like 27 hit points.
That's fine. I'm going to
Yes.
cast Healing Word on myself.
Alright.
Alright.
That's a cantrip.
No.
No, first level.
Oh, first level, yeah, but that's a bonus action, sorry. You still have a cantrip that you can do.
Or a I'm a hit there.
Suppose, yeah, or I could do that. I guess I'll go back up to that guy and try and hit him with my shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
No. Dang. Thought it might.
So close.
It doesn't.
close. Yes.
Is that- I think that's a D10.
Just in case, roll some damage. We'll see. Maybe I'll allow it.
Okay.
It's a D10, isn't it?
Shillelagh.
Shit,
Oh, it's a
D8.
D8.
It's a
Okay.
D8.
That is 11 damage.
Nice.
Ooh. Immediately he's.
Kapow.
That's better than a poke in the eye. I would know. I apparently got poked in the eye multiple times.
Oh
he
no.
seems like he's
Oh
halfway down to death.
Hmm.
If you were to put his how healthy he looks in terms of points.
It would be something like 22 reduced to 11?
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Very particular.
Let's see. Null number 3 is going to jump the water and go for the guy who just. Well, he's going to go for the paladin who's been making problems.
Aha.
Me? A problem?
Well,
Bitch,
Squish
please.
is within 5 feet of said paladin. So the guy is attacking paladin.
Mm-hmm.
He has disadvantage.
Whoa.
Squish is giving the boon of protection.
Ooh, thank you, Squish. Like, is
Alright,
Squish like on
disadvantage.
my shoulder? It's like, ah.
He's
Okay.
probably like
Let's
rubbing
clear
up
the barriers
on
so
your
this doesn't
legs.
go off the table. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, alright. That's null number 3.
Good job. Good job.
Good squish. Good.
Good
That'll
peeking.
be picked.
Good peeking.
That'll do.
We have seven. We have 7
Uh,
viewers.
Yavin, you're up. Ollie, you're
Shouldn't
up.
mention the number of viewers.
Is after Gavin?
Sorry, other two.
70 viewers.
We have 7,000 viewers.
We have 7,000.
No.
Anyway, Gavin, you're up.
I'm gonna. I'm going to take a crossbow shot at the knoll that's attacking our paladin friend to the north.
Okay. We'll do attack.
I'm gonna roll with inspiration.
He's burning the inspiration.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been a 1.
Yeah.
Inspiration is gone, and I missed.
Yeah, but it's better than a nat one because you probably would have killed me.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's why I did it. I'm gonna move 30 feet back, away out of cover.
Okay. Let's see.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I saw that one and I was like, oh no.
Squish protected you against the wrong enemy.
True.
Alright. Ollie's up.
Ollie's going to go back towards the east and do a help action on the upper
Top or bottom one?
top.
Top one.
Top one. Okay. That is null number 3.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Then it is null number 1, who's engaging with the druid.
Well, technically both of us.
Yeah, both of us. Who's more damaged?
Probably me.
You would probably go for the weaker one.
Yeah.
It's a null. The one that's bleeding more,
Yeah.
clearly.
I don't actually know how many hit points you say you have, but I would have said me regardless.
I mean, well, I healed back 7 of them.
22.
That hits.
So. Ooh.
And it would be a spear, so it'd be one-handed. Yeah, it's a D8. 3?
I'm down. What was it 2? That's fine.
Damn.
Roll a 1.
Okay.
Oh, it would be 2 actually.
Oh yeah, I'm
Still
at 2.
down.
Yeah,
I'm
so
still
it's
down.
Oh,
down.
you were at 1?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Ugh.
Your modifiers are terrible. That is his turn. Tristram, you need to roll a death saving throw.
Secret or not?
Secret.
I'm sitting right next to him.
I
so
know,
okay.
but
Okay.
Don't look.
I wanna though.
Don't.
What was it?
Cover your eyes.
I gotta see.
Avert your
Yeah.
eyes.
Marsh,
Avert your
you're up.
gaze.
Marsh is going to attack no number the upper one.
3.
Okay.
No number the upper.
I have advantage.
What do you do? What type of attack? Crossbow?
Crossbow.
But maybe you might want to rush in and
No.
Poke the bear.
Why would I do that? Oh, that is a 22.
hits.
And I have sneak
Advantage.
attack.
Yeah,
You
you-
have
because of advantage.
Oh yeah, because of advantage. Yeah, you do.
That is a 17 damage.
With that, oh no, that one has nothing injured. He is looking very rough though, like barely standing.
Damage. Okay.
Nolly standing.
No.
That is Marsh Daleth. You're up.
Okay.
You're standing next to your fallen friend who's prone.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm
I'm gonna
Is he
attack
though?
the knoll in front of me again with my shillelagh.
Yep.
They call me with.
Fuck. That's a
It
natural
can be
1.
thrown with.
Let roll a melee crit fail.
D20.
D20.
4.
Ooh, you don't have a. What you were using?
Stab.
It's
A
yeah,
staff.
the
your
quarterstaff.
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Is it
And more for
shillelagh?
the
Does
shillelagh.
it consider it magical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you to roll one more d20.
Okay. 9.
Okay, your staff is fine. It does almost seem like it bends a little bit while you're hitting or trying to swing at the knoll because you miss, but you hit the ground, but it doesn't break because of the magical condition you put on it.
Okay. And then I'll do this as a bonus. No, I don't think I'll cast healing words on the paladin.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
That's my turn.
And Dalit, null number 3. He is going to. He's going to take the chance. He's going to go after you, Dalit.
Okay.
Wait, null number 3 is
The
No,
one
top
for-
one.
The bottom.
Never mind. No,
I
it's
thought-
the top
No,
one.
the top one.
Okay.
So he's actually going to run away because no one is currently
The fuck?
in melee range of him. He's going
Oh.
to take the chance
can
to
get
run
away
away.
if he
So
wants.
he's going to dash as well. He's going to try. Probably going to need. He's going to lose 10 feet by going in there. Oh, don't want to do that. So he's going to go about 50 feet around this. So he's going to be hidden from you guys.
Is he hidden behind something?
Yeah, he's behind the bush. He went around the bush.
Yeah,
and-
he has cover. So if you have
Cover.
something that breaks cover, you can still target him.
Gavin might almost be able to see him, but he's got a pretty good distance away from you guys. Yep. So that's it. That's his turn. Yep. So we're back at the top. Gavin, you're up.
How far is he away?
Well, let's take a look. $65.
80 is the range of a crossbow.
Crossbow?
120.
no,
Oh.
hand
It says
crossbow.
80.
Hand crossbow
The
only has
first-
30.
This
Yeah.
is crossbow light. Like
Okay.
crossbow.
Well,
Then
that's
that's
what
80.
You would need to move over here, but that's
Do it.
fine. You would be able to
Yeah,
do that.
I'm gonna do that. All
it.
the way, 30 feet of movement, all the way to left.
Good.
What is it, like right here, so whatever. Can't see myself anymore.
Everything.
Can you move the?
That's
No, you
to the
can't.
left.
Never mind. It's fine.
You guys can move. Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a shot against him.
Yeah. You just need to zoom out a little.
17. No, sorry. Hold on. Wait. Yes, 17.
Hits.
$4.
$4.
$4.
$4 damage.
$4.
He is barely standing.
Uh-huh.
He's bleeding heavily from all his wounds, but he is scared for his life and he's gonna run.
Oof.
Doesn't he know he gets back? He gets res back.
Yeah.
It's probably still the god that decided.
Oh, that's true.
And if they're evil on his plan, then maybe
They might be like, screw
Yeah.
that
So Ollie,
You become bitten.
Ollie, Oxenfree.
Ollie's gonna fly by the one in front of Tristram and his dead body. And do help option.
Okay.
Help action.
Well, that knoll is gonna try to take down Daleth.
Okay. Squish is gonna give me the boon of protection, and he has disadvantage.
Natural 1.
Yes.
roll
He
on
dies.
your own.
roll on your chart, Joe.
thing. Yeah, Joe.
6.
And
You
that
are
is-
shook yourself up. You are stunned for 1 round.
Yes.
Okay, you're
Aha.
that is so
Good.
good.
Aha.
That means we all have advantage, right?
Aha.
Yeah.
Is incapacitated,
Aha.
automatically fails strength saving throws, attacks rolls against the creature have advantage.
Melee attacks
Yeah,
have advantage,
melee
and then
attacks.
no, paralyze is the one with the auto crit.
Okay.
Still really
Yep.
good.
So that's the one that's standing in front of Daleth. He suddenly just seizes up his body, trying to do too much, and he's shook up.
He
Overachiever.
Squish scared him.
Yep. Squish was like, Squish was like,
Yeah, Squish winked at him. And he's like, no.
oh no!
Okay,
What is this?
Tristram.
Sexual bacon.
Tristram, second death saving throw.
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to look. I'm like staring right at it. I don't remember. It's a new rule. It's gonna
It
have.
is a new roll.
It's gonna be a good adjustment.
I just find it
period.
very
Add to the suspense.
interesting.
Huh?
It's a
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Suspense.
fine. I just need to get adjusted.
No, I know. That's why I've been covered.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You're up.
Marsh is I don't remember I have any potion on me, right?
I don't believe
I
you.
think
but
you
you
used the
still
last one on me.
Yeah, that's
You can just
alive.
stabilize him.
Okay.
Or I would attack, dude.
No, yeah.
you could have had two
So
deaths
since
then.
I have an advantage on
And I'm
that,
not
no,
coming
back.
I'm
Two
going
failures.
to
Right here.
take.
You'll have to swing down a little bit so you have a pretty good line of sight.
Okay.
That'll give you
Yes, I'm gonna take advantage of that. No,
Okay. I'm gonna take advantage of the null.
it's a natural 20. Let me roll it.
You took a lot of advantage of that no.
Oh, the advantage.
That no was like, oh no.
Oh no.
And then
Oh,
you
no.
were, oh no. And then Edwin was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Massa, no. Massa, yeah.
24 damage.
And with that, this Knoll gets a bolt in the head and
Shot
drops
through
to
the heart. Okay.
And Knowles too.
We still have one left.
He gave love.
Daylight,
bad
you're
name.
there, and your friend is still down.
He can stay. He
I
can
was gonna say,
stay.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that'll go that far to get him, so I'm gonna stabilize Tristram.
Alright, good man. So you stabilize him.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
With this Knoll does have a chance to run off, and he's running for his life.
Mhm.
With that, we'll end combat.
Wait, well, I'm following him.
Oh,
Okay.
well, he
This
has...
is evil in a purified place that I'm finding
Okay,
out where they
so
live.
let's see.
I think some of my
That is a
colleagues.
good question.
I think some of my colleagues would agree with me.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
He is off the board.
What's his movement?
60?
Wait, 60 then dash for 120.
No.
60.
Total-
So I can keep up with him.
You can keep up with him, yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
do that.
65 feet from you now. Oh, so-
Well, he would stay that if I continue.
yeah, take a. He's got 1 hit point. Take another shot at him.
No.
You're always gonna have.
No, I mean, I
65
wanna- I
feet
want-
between you can shoot him.
No, if he's trying, no, I can't. I mean, I can,
You know
but I
he's
have a
gonna
different.
be-
I have a different mission.
I know you're following him, but you would be following him for a few days or a few weeks to travel back from where he's come.
They went. Oh, they went that far. All
There's no camp closer by.
Not on Alfheim. This is a raiding party from one of the other
Yeah.
areas.
right. Just like
But they so they just come in. They don't have any like camp or anything. Like they just go from place to place and raid and carry everything they take with them. Like there's no centralized.
Their camp would be more towards Jotunheim. Jotunheim.
so so I think that what
I guess
they're like several miles, several days
I
worth
guess-
of travel away
They
from.
travel there to raid a village to get as much food and everything and bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
You would
how,
be able to travel
how
for days
long,
after him, but-
How long would you follow them?
I mean I
That's
figured
what-
he'd have like an intermittent camp somewhere.
No.
Okay, well then eventually I'll just he'll move, then I'll move half.
Eventually
and
we'll
Shoot him. Yeah. You got 1 hit point left.
19,
That hits. And then you do 1 hit
5.
point.
8.
And with that,
Okay.
you successfully kill the Knoll.
Yeah, I mean I was actually gonna let him live, but
Oh.
like, since it doesn't seem you wants to
But
follow.
like you guys speculated, the Lord of the Land can choose whether or not they are going to be resurrected, but they perhaps do not have to be resurrected in their land. In this land, they can be resurrected in their homeland.
Oh,
wherever
they have
came
like a res point.
from. Yeah.
So like
So it would be
spawn
like
Like a
point.
graveyard.
so you. In this case, it probably would be all
What's
the way
our
back.
spawn point?
I was like, couldn't we?
Alfheim.
Oh, our spawn point's Alfheim?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
Really?
here? Oh, back. Okay.
I was
Okay.
say, couldn't we have just asked the Lord to respawn us in our home plane and then just
Well, he probably doesn't have
Gone off the
dominion
battle?
over that. He doesn't have dominion
No.
over
Yeah,
over the other plane.
Exactly. He doesn't have dominion over it at all.
Should we keep an eye out for
how
safe
long are you-
points?
We can switch
Stabilize.
back to. You
Yeah.
can delete
D4?
the window capture
D4.
For what?
on
Stabilize.
the
how many hours
map.
until you wake
Oh
up?
yeah,
It
it's a
should bring
D4
up.
for me to
There's
wake up.
another
Yeah,
image
how
hidden
many
behind it.
hours?
So.
Oh, do you want? I thought Joey would.
Oh,
How many hours before I wake up? That's a
roll
D4.
One
yeah.
D4.
Oh, you want me to roll? Okay.
I mean, I'll say he'll feed you soup, and I'm sure it'll be quick.
1 hour.
okay.
I rolled 1 failure, 1 success. Just
Did you
just
get
FYI.
it?
Yep. So in that hour, I'm going to, get some water from the nearby stream and I guess like try and pat down Tristram and clean him up a little bit and get him comfortable.
You wipe off all the blood.
Yeah.
Can I
But I'm also going to cut off the tail of the pack leader.
I want his glaive.
can I
You-
go around and search?
Actually,
He
that's
goes with him.
it's
Oh,
a
part
magical
of the-
weapon. Yeah,
Yep. Okay. So I'm
That's right,
going
you did say
to.
that.
it is.
I'm going to second wind to get some HP back.
Okay.
7.
Oh yeah.
He's a fighter.
I'm gonna use a hit die too.
I'm not doing anything until they get touched.
I'm gonna search all the bodies.
Wait, they're gone, aren't they? Or is it just their weapon that can't be taken back?
Just their weapon.
Oh, then I'm not going to just take his weapon. I'm going to search him as well.
Yep. So,
I'm going to see if he has any herbs or pastes.
Should I roll?
you do, amongst all of them, you do find 26 silver and 8 gold.
Do we have a party fund?
We do. I'm going to keep.
Yeah, who's managing it?
Asha's managing it.
Well, we have a problem.
Oh, I didn't. Get that.
I'll write it down. For
Okay,
now.
thank you.
Can you?
Do we find anything else like rations or?
You do find rations.
Joe, can you repeat the number?
And you will find
26.
some of Ketom's ointments. So, glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, containing
Ketoms? What?
3 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar and its contents weigh ½ pound. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points. It's got 3 doses of it in there. So 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, okay, so it's
Did we
it's a
assume that when we got it?
We should-
Between you two, I mean, if you want to roll a nature check, I'll have you roll a nature check actually for
Okay.
both of you.
For me? What's
Yeah.
this for?
Just
that
to know
ointment?
more
What the-
specifically about this.
6.
It's nature. Oh, 14.
Yeah, so you've heard of this before. So this knows that it'll bring you back hit points, and if you're poisoned, you'll cease to be poisoned, and if you have a disease, it will cure you of your disease.
yeah, it's
Oh, this salve is very, very good.
yeah, it's 2d8 plus
A
2
potion or a
per.
salve.
It's a salve, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a non-combat. It's a non-combat heal.
Yeah.
2d8 plus 2.
Yep.
Can I also
It's got
look
3
for?
doses left.
Can I hold on to it?
Sure.
What's it called again?
Ketoms.
Ketom's ointment.
Can I also look for metal pieces that I can potentially reuse for other?
I'm not sure if
purposes?
that's like a official.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
so you
you'll
might
just
not,
find
it might not
the
pop up.
silver and gold on them. I mean, I think they do. They have their spears, but those you can't take
Okay.
away from them.
And not yeah.
It's here.
Can I look for plants near the stream?
You can. I think you rolled a survival check for the 3
Yeah, I
days.
think
Yeah,
you
for
already
3
rolled
days.
for the
So
3
this
days.
counts. Okay.
It does, yeah.
All right.
How late is it? Do we set up camp?
It was
or-
late afternoon, so yeah. You still probably have about an hour or more till dusk.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Travel on a little bit more, but fill up your wine, water skins.
Water skins.
yeah, so that's okay. Well, we'll wait for
Alright,
when.
so it was in the.
Okay.
there.
It is. All
I've
right.
never heard of it, so
You haven't?
no.
I think it gave it to you guys last campaign once, but like no one ever used it.
Did you?
I think Jay had it. Anyway.
Jay had a lot of things.
That's very true. Let's see. So you, the night passes
Short rest.
safely. You rest. Yeah.
Short
Short
rest.
rest.
Okay, I'm burning some hit dice to get some HP back.
I'm gonna burn a hit dice as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn another one.
Short
What am I hitting?
rest. Take short rest.
We can turn off this now. We don't need it.
Okay.
I think.
You can either pull it out or
Okay.
do we need light?
I cast
Hey,
light.
go sorcerer hit dice is 1d6.
looks-
D6.
Whatever.
Lighting wise, we look alright.
It's okay. Sure.
I mean, just asking you if the cameras look dark.
No,
Yeah, no, they look alright.
it looks okay.
Cool. So on your next day, you guys waking
Actually,
up.
Joe, you're kind of dark.
I think you're fine.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, yeah, no.
You're
never mind.
blindingly
I was looking at it
bright.
from an
Yeah,
angle.
you look at it weird.
That's why. Okay. Yeah, he's good.
You're fine.
Okay. So on the next day, you guys find some fruit in the morning. You know, strawberries, blackberries.
How does it taste?
Tastes sour.
No.
We're here.
Um,
Hey guys.
strawberries actually taste like tomatoes, and
Ooh, I like it.
and
Ew.
the blackberries and blueberries taste like sour cherries.
Are they alcoholic?
No,
Just wondering.
you could make them into alcohol
Oh.
if you knew.
Quick question, Joe. So the null attack was on the third day.
It was on the second day.
Okay, so
The
we've
first
had
day was
we've had
first
2 short rests at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I can second wind again.
Yes, you could.
All the wins.
All right. So you travel and you start to see fields of golden growing grain.
Good. 11.
The Elysian fields of grain.
Golden grain. Are they
Is it actually made of gold?
Oh,
probably
the
not?
null tail that I cut off, is it still with me in the morning?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Interesting.
For science.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anything, that's if they lose a limb, it goes back to with them.
Okay.
Although
So
I'm
the
curious
body,
though,
yeah,
if
you
you
guys
cut
left
off
the
the
bodies
head,
behind, but
does the body go to the head or the head go to the body?
There might be some
Good
more
question.
experiments coming up.
If you cut
Not
it
to
in
worry, I got
half
some plans.
vertically,
Mhm.
What if it's 50-50?
Also, what if you tie like a string on the body?
Mm.
Does it come back with the string
Interesting.
still tied around?
That's right.
oh, oh, can I
More
like?
experiments. More experiments needed.
Further
if
explanation.
they die in a noose, do they get like?
Yeah.
They would, of course, because it's the same condition as the yeah.
See?
Can I get?
Not just by trade.
Can I get some?
They would have like a 6 second or 2 minute window before they die. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that'd be so painful.
So
Can
maybe we should have
Can
found
I
those
get some
rules.
grains of
Wow, way to be
rice.
dark.
It's wheat.
wheat?
Yes.
No bueno.
I'll
No
do
bueno.
Sure. But you do see a path between the fields that you can take, and you start to see an immense manor growing in front of you as you walk towards it. While it's incredibly large, it does seem like every piece of the building is a completely different one from the one next to it. So I would like you guys to roll a religion check.
I think we're here. Natural 20.
6.
17.
Natural 20 and 17.
17.
And 17. You guys know, you can immediately, the natural 20, you see what you recognize
Dice
as
roll
probably the symbols of 30 or 40 at least different religious entities or religious deities. The 17s, you guys recognize 20 or 25, and it seems to be all over the place. This is stolen from many, many. And you, as a paladin, you may even recognize one parts that may have belonged to your Temple of Helm.
Oh, no, he did it.
But yeah, they're all completely conflicting styles of architecture in there, and it's really ugly and fraught with patchwork pieces.
Yeah,
So
I'm like, I'm gritting my teeth at this point.
It's
being
very interesting.
the only,
Dick!
Yeah, the only thing that really impresses you about it is how it's staying all together.
Magic.
So,
Magic. Are there only religious symbols? Are there any other symbols that I may recognize?
I mean, you see that they're all to the two deities. Yeah.
Okay.
Some could be old gods, some could be new gods, some could be different many different pantheons. So, yeah, not really anything else besides that. But as you do approach, there is a giant half door that's 15 feet tall and a much smaller door that's next to it, 5 feet tall. So,
Oh, how convenient.
and you've been traveling most of the day now. As you were getting there, it's probably about 4 or 5 in the evening or afternoon. So it's about 5 in the afternoon. So.
Okay.
do we want to camp outside?
Why?
I mean-
we can go in this awesome house.
I mean, do we trust
can
this
also-
guy? I mean, he's the god of.
Do not
I
trust
don't
him.
think we should. No.
I don't think we
No.
should.
I mean, so why would we
You
want to
can
stay in
hear
this?
music coming from the inside.
What kind of music?
Clearly some bards playing different.
Ugh.
Is it music that I'm used to and like I've heard before?
It's like
Okay.
tavern, but also like really, really nice music. Like,
Oh.
they have
So nothing
good
new.
bards, yeah. But you also hear the sounds of a lot of people cheering, feasting, a lot of different things going on in there.
Are we going in? We probably should, but don't trust anyone
I
though.
think we should maybe knock.
Oh, that's
Yes. Before we knock, can I just cast disguise self on myself?
Sure.
I'm going to make myself look like Asha's twin, a halfling.
All right.
I'm sure he will like it. You know, trickster gods, they're cuckoo in the brain.
All right.
Or he might see right through it.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
he
is
probably
fine.
will.
Or you would appreciate the,
Yeah.
the
The
sheer
artistry.
brilliance of it.
Yeah,
He
the
will
arts-
probably see right through, which
So you
is
knock.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear shouts inside, but no one comes to answer.
Well, no one's home.
Can we try to like turn on the?
It seems to be unlocked.
I peek in the
You
door.
see a room full of people drinking, feasting, not really paying much attention to you in general. They're just too busy enjoying themselves. You see lots of gambling, lots of food being passed around. Some people in the corner smoking tobacco or other things.
Other things.
I'm going,
How tall are they?
Oh,
How tall are they?
I mean, you see various people of all different types. You see orcs, you see dwarves, you see humans, you see halflings, you see Gither Yankee, Gither Zura.
Yankee?
Do I
Yankee?
Yeah, sorry.
do I see like any figure that may use the bigger door to enter this place
I
or?
mean, you do see one or two Goliaths in there,
Okay.
but you just get the sense that door, they stole it from somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Joe, I'm going to use Divine Sense to detect any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet.
All right. Let me do a quick check.
Any god would be picked up in that.
Yeah, of course, they'd be celestial.
Yep, you immediately do get a sense that there's a celestial in there.
Yeah,
One?
but with one.
Yeah.
So the rest are not like celestials, fiends, or what's the other one? Fae. Celestial fiend,
depends.
undead. Sorry.
You wouldn't count, what is it, tieflings as fiends, would you?
No.
No.
You wouldn't count Azamars as
No.
celestials, so no. You only sense one.
All right.
Which one is it?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Can we?
I don't think you
Yeah.
can. Are you all staring
Know
into
the
this?
know the location
no, I'm
of
not. I'm
any.
just kind of.
Know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I know
Well,
the location.
a door is total cover. So
No,
are
but
you
you open the door, right?
No, I'm just
You're
like.
peeking
you could
in.
be in
Yeah, I'll
another
peek
room.
in.
Now,
Okay.
okay. You do see a man kind of waiting near the bards with just holding a viol.
Is he?
Joe.
Joe.
We've talked
You're
about
not
this.
even rolling
We're
dice
not even-
anymore.
you're
Yeah,
not
you're just
trying.
dropping them for fun.
Yeah,
You're
it's
the-
like, oops, yeah.
you're the DM
That's
of this
it, feed
fine
over. We
program
know, we're
called.
done.
Everyone, we're sorry. We're shutting down this.
We're
We
sorry,
can't
guys.
have-
This is against my principle
It's a
of keeping it on the
disappointment,
table.
Joe.
All right.
I'm not
Okay.
angry. I'm just disappointed.
That's
Yes.
small for angry.
So you would you see a very handsome man. He's got some tan skin. He's got dark brown hair. Very handsome features. He's normal, almost normal height. He's like 5'10". Not incredibly built or anything, but he's standing around with just a smile on his face. You do look at his eyes, and it always seems like they could be. One, they both look like they're slightly different colors, but every time you kind of glance away and glance back at it, his eyes seem to be shifting a different shade of brown, different shade of green, or something. Never being exactly just one.
Is that him?
Yes, that's him.
That's him.
That's Tom Hiddleston.
I mean, Tom. I mean, we should
You guys are just still standing outside.
we should probably
staring.
go in and greet him.
Yeah, I
it's
guess.
kind of
Yeah.
impolite.
He
Yeah,
probably
I'm
knows
asking
we're here
for-
anyway.
Yeah, of course he does.
Probably
Yeah,
open the
so
door.
so as
Immediately, people are like, hey, here! And they start handing you flagons
So-
of beer,
I don't
wine.
recommend drinking.
I'm gonna
So
put on
as-
a plesiosaur headdress and go over to the people who are smoking things.
yeah, so as we go
Smoking
in,
with them.
so as we go in, I do tell the rest of the party which one is the actual god. So yeah,
Okay.
make a bit.
I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay.
I'll hold a giant flagon in proportion to my body size and walk up to him. Following him.
Okay.
Quite the tune you're playing there.
I'm not playing anything.
Is he?
But if he's standing there holding a viol, he's not playing.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you said
he's wait. You get the sense he's like, yeah, I will be playing in just a moment. If you guys care to listen.
Of course. Never heard music of the gods before.
Well, enjoy then. You do see the other bards stop playing, and like their music kind of tapers off, and they finish. And he's like, just a moment, and he goes out on like the elevated stage where they were as they disperse, and he starts playing, and he plays just a beautiful.
What save do we have to make?
A Constitution
Yeah, I figured
save.
as much.
All of you,
Yeah.
you get advantage because you're a rogue. You're rogues.
Yes.
Constitution. Ooh.
All right. I need 16 or higher. Anyone?
20.
20.
7, 8.
12.
I kind of actually am glad this happens out this way. Immediately, you feel yourself needing to take in some of your greatest vices. Indulge in whatever. Well, for you, Gavin, it's something you've never tried before. There's
I'm sure there's some people smoking something now.
exotic drugs all around, smoking that you've never tried.
Ooh. Drinks,
but you
food,
just
everything.
feel that you have to do this.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go do it.
And same with you.
I mean, there's any hallucinogens.
The
in
draw
this
is
place,
already-
I'm all over that.
The draw is already there,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna go ahead and do double duty.
you, and the same thing for you.
Could you say could you say I have advantage on the roll because I'm trying to resist like temptation and I'm a paladin?
It depends on what your vice is. In your
Would
case-
you know that it's a temptation though? Because he's
Yeah, but I would
He's
naturally.
casting it.
he's
spell.
casting the
He's
spell.
he's sort
That's
of.
fair.
What is your
we-
what? I guess it would depend. Like, what is your character's?
And I would say
Vice.
for you, it would be something like you find a quiet corner of.
Yeah, it
religious
would
text.
probably just like some sort of meditate.
Yeah, it's somewhat safe actually.
Yeah, so I'm just going to like
like
go to like the quiet
Please.
corner and just
Yeah.
meditate and just like
Yeah.
sort of like self-flagellate basically.
Yeah.
Get it.
But-
That's
We'll see what's gonna happen.
You remain alert, and I would like you to roll a perception check. As you are paying attention. The rest of you are immediately within the crowds. Like, so there are a few other paladins there with you, clerics, but I need you to roll a perception check.
Can I have Ollie help me?
Yes, you could.
Oh, 2 13s, so the 16.
It's pretty good. You do notice that there are just a few individuals who don't seem to be giving into their desires.
What are they? Are they just like behaving?
They seem to be trying to blend in with the crowd a little bit. They do dart from person to person, though.
Dart?
Like, walk from person to person and maybe drag their hands across the back of someone or, into the pockets of another person.
Sacrifice
Oh.
3 gold.
Um,
I don't care.
what?
Has
What?
really any-
How many are there?
There's at least, I would say
Yeah.
they're outnumbered by the crowd, probably 10 to 1. But
10 to
there's this is a huge hall that's full of people, and they just.
Yes. Okay. So
But I mean, Oli Damara will finally finish his song, and then wink at you,
I
and then it'll be
look very curious and I follow.
What am I
so
getting
you-
myself into?
Yeah, we want to eventually touch on what we're doing.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I do really want to talk about that. So for you, he takes you to another branch or another area off the main hall. So it's another big room, but it's a little less crowded. There are still a few people around drinking, everything, indulging in vices. Some of the flesh, some of laziness, just splayed out doing nothing, and everything. So
That's
what brings you here, my son?
well. First of all, that's very beautiful music that you play there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's very entrancing. Clearly, everyone's having a good time. I hope
That's
you
it.
enjoy yourself as well.
I am. So I travel with a. By the way, my name is Ash. Nice to meet you.
Ah, your name's Ash, not Marsh.
Well, right now it's Ash.
Okay, Ash. I'll indulge you.
Yeah. We are a group of travelers, and we are trying to make our way to Gladhelm?
Gladheim?
Gladheim.
Ah, so you're coming to climb the tree
Maybe.
of life.
Maybe. You can say so.
So you're seeking passage. I could provide you a boat,
Yes.
but what's in it for me?
Well, what kind of payback do you usually ask for?
Maybe your most cherished memory.
Mine?
Maybe all memories of your sister. Or perhaps your race. I could take that from you.
My race.
Yes?
Am I the only one that's paying?
You could decide amongst your friends in the morning, but they will be busy all night.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll find something for me to do too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm.
Maybe you will never enjoy the taste of beer again.
Is that
That's something you could give up.
Hmm.
Pleasures.
pleasures?
We have plenty of pleasures around.
Huh. Okay.
But you, my son, do look troubled.
Do I?
You are worried.
Please do tell more.
Worried about your sister.
I am. Do you know more about her?
I know exactly what you're thinking, but I unfortunately don't know where she is.
Would you
I can
happen
tell
to
you she's
know?
alive. That much.
Would you happen to know where I should look?
Yes, I do. But put a smile on your face, and maybe I'll tell you.
Wait, put a smile on my face. What does that mean?
Enjoy yourself, is what it means.
Okay.
But since you're here, and since you do need the help,
Mm-hmm.
I have something for you.
Oh, that's generous of you.
Here, take this. And he's going to hand you a bag.
Full of ecstasy.
A bag.
That's what you guys do. That's what we do.
I've already got the bag full of ecstasy.
Yeah, you're getting huge bags of it, whatever.
I open it, and what do I see in there?
It doesn't seem. It seems to be dark in there. I mean, You reach in, your arm extends as.
Do I know what it is? What it is?
It's my personal bag of holding.
Hmm.
It has another trick to it.
Oh, do tell.
It may be a little advanced for you, but you'll grow into it. With this bag of holding, you can, once per long rest, cast Rope Trick.
Oh, we can hide in it
Yeah.
safely.
Well, when you cast Rope Trick, don't try to hide in it otherwise, because you'll
Well,
only have 10 minutes.
That's yes. How much does it cost?
Well, I'm not
Is it
selling it to you.
you're giving it for free?
In this case, yes.
Hmm.
A traveling rogue who needs some help.
You've been very helpful so far.
Well, enjoy yourself, and then maybe we'll come to know exactly more information about your sister.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you.
We'll talk more in the morning.
Sure. Can I, after saying goodbye to him, can I just walk around the mansion and try to find anything shiny, magical, and since I assume that
Roll an investigation.
since I assume that he's allowing
I mean, he's a thief.
stealing behavior inside of his mansion, I'm gonna keep some.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Investigation.
I was just.
So we'll start off with you.
Me?
Yes, Taylor.
Alright.
He's gonna be closely related to me because I'm just gonna run up to him and be like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Can I do it?"
So I would have gone
I know exactly what
To-
she's doing.
anywhere that looked like they were partaking in something that would have some sort of hallucinogenic
Oh, yeah.
aspect to it. So I would have went up to that and with my plesiosaur skull still over my head.
You're greeted by many. Some are completely just entranced and not staring at you, but the few that are still conscious and whatnot greet you.
Yeah.
Oh, you've come to partake of our hallucinogens.
Yes, I'm here to travel with you.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me. I want to do that too.
Interesting. We will be traveling.
I've never done this before, so I want to travel as well. Where are we going?
Well,
It's different for everyone.
it is different.
Let's do
But
it.
this is very powerful. It'll allow you to connect to the spirits of any shaman that are or have been on this plane. Since clearly that is what you seek.
Obviously.
Oh, shaman. I like. He's a shaman.
I
Yes.
think they know that. And will he be connecting with the spirits?
I would
of
like to talk to
shamans
shamans
well?
as well.
He will be there right next to you.
I mean,
you
you
will
talk
be
to him.
sharing
He's a
this
shaman.
vision.
Can you talk to the spirit of giants? In this case.
Is that not talking to shamans?
You will be with him. You will be sharing this vision.
I will guide you on our journey.
Let's do it. I'm gonna take double the dosage.
I certainly would take a heavy dose.
Yeah. So they
And I
all.
want to meet his dosage.
So,
It's a liquid that they pour down your throat.
so what I would do is first I would take one of the heal well plants that I have
Yeah.
and soak it in the liquid,
Okay.
and then drink some of the liquid, and then chew on the heal well
All right.
to kind of give it a little bit more.
I'm gonna do the
prolonged.
same thing.
You
Like,
got him. Okay. So that might cut some of the biting effects after.
Okay.
You immediately are transported through the air, and you are hovering above the land of Isgard.
Mhm.
You do see 3 different dots. One in a volcano, one among the giants, and then one in a beautiful waterfall. And they're all 3 different parts, and you hear voices from them saying, "We are shaman of this plane. Some of us are alive, and some of us are not. But you may ask us 2 questions among both of you."
Oh no.
Would I blurt something out?
I'm afraid you might.
I feel like you would.
Do they tell us their name?
Yeah. So
Sorry.
you actually do see a projection of each of them above the three different points now. One is a simply dressed elf woman, a bit older, and she introduces herself. Venevier is my name. Then among the volcanoes, you do see a fire genasi, and he's smoke is rising from his garbs, but he introduces himself. My name is Taluk.
So we ask 2 questions to each of them?
No, you may ask among us 3 2 questions total.
Total.
And then the last one is a giant, a frost giant,
Cool.
and he introduces himself. Ice Dunneling.
Okay. I would ask of Venevier. Now, does it have to be a question, or can I ask them? Oh wait, I don't ask that because then you might answer me literally. I would ask Venevier to teach me a ritual to contact shaman. I would ask that of her.
It will be done, and you will disappear off with her,
Okay.
and you will learn a ritual to contact shaman. It will be. Well, there are certain limitations to it.
Sure.
But you'll learn that. And then you remain with the other 2.
Wanna bang?
Put my hands in your guts.
Yeah, I don't know what I would ask in this situation. I feel like I would just say, like, can you tell me about yourself?
Hi.
I feel like that's really all I would ask. Like, so, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes.
Sorry,
And
I
Daluk
missed it.
answers. They both will give you more information about themselves. I was not expecting that, but it's kind of cool. Daluk answers, I hail from Muspelheim,
Is that here?
the volcanoes and the dark area.
And the Spanish food.
Mi amor.
But I still live and I still breathe.
Oh.
I study the volcanoes and learn about the fire spirits. Are you responding back to him? Or
No, I'm listening. With, like in my high stupor.
I am the foremost knowledgeable about the volcanoes and just the fire plane in general. I've traveled there many times through these volcanoes and learned some of the secrets.
I'm going with the other one.
The other one is giant,
Yeah.
and he's frost giant. I am no longer among the living, but I spent my time traveling the frozen lands and becoming one of the foremost artisans in creating a frost blade.
I'll look at it.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think we can.
And
Yeah.
you see on his back,
Oh,
he has this long greatsword that's built for a giant,
Uh-huh.
and you can see a mist just floating around it. It's completely. I kept a journal, but it's deep, deep in the bowels of Merkheim.
Okay.
None have found it yet. And then you'll wake up.
How much will I remember?
Roll a D100.
Let's see. D10. Yeah.
Both of us?
What is that, 70?
It's a
Yeah,
that's a 7.
You're a shaman. You'll find a handwritten note in your pocket
Okay.
detailing the spell in
Oh,
particular.
we got a phone number.
Cool.
So even if you don't remember all of it, like you have exactly what you
Okay.
paid for.
How to do the ritual. Okay.
So
70.
70. You remember their images of all three of them. You remember the sword that Ice Donnellan had,
Okay.
and you remember something with fire playing for what was his name? Diluc.
To Luke,
Yeah.
I'm your father.
So.
Stop it, gnome.
Yep. But you wake up and you do have a bit of a hangover. It's been cut significantly by the HEOL that you did chew on.
Well, alright.
But you do have a +1 to wisdom and a -1 to intelligence for 24 hours.
Okay.
Nice.
Both of you. So. You, sir.
All right. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be meditating, trying to seek guidance from Helm, because I'm trying to find out what he like. As far as my eventual goal of rescuing my, my spirit guide, it's like, should I stay with these guys or should I stay here? Because this place actually has everything I want. It has continuous combat, so I can get stronger, and it has a way to get to other realms. So there's actually a decent possibility that this is actually a really good place for me to hang out, get strong, and then go to the 9 Hells to do the World Tree.
You do open your eyes at one point during your meditation, and you do see your celestial guide. It's a deva, but instead of the normal, typical, white feathers and everything, it's crowned in. It's got a crown of black around its head, and the feathers have become all black.
So I basically guess, what happened to you? Are you?
I made sacrifices to save you. You must make sacrifices to save me.
Anything? What do I need to do?
It's not just that you can get stronger. You need to find those like-minded, and those that mean well. One person alone cannot face hell. Maybe a group.
Okay. Are you okay? I haven't talked to you in, it feels like years. Are you?
I've been better, but your sacrifice may redeem me. And with that, the trance, the vision of your deva disappears.
All right. Am I knocked out at that point, or is that like that?
You basically find yourself waking up. So you all find yourself waking up at different points. You will have a dream.
I
had a
am
dream.
still stealing stuff.
Yes, you do manage to pull off a couple of relics worth considerable amounts. You find, a golden gauntlet worth
Golden
considerable
fleece.
amount.
Oh. Does it have like 5 jewels on it or something?
No.
Okay.
Does it have like spaces for gems?
Yeah. Slots that I can put stuff in.
Yeah. Is it really big?
What the fuck? I wouldn't know what it is.
might say fake and knock it over, but
It's okay.
it's of the same vein.
Can you put ion stones on it, like 7?
I got a gold gauntlet and what else?
Roll. Did you roll investigation for it?
I don't think so.
Then I need you to roll it. I mean, you may not find it actually.
That's a 9.
You'll find a few gems and some gold, but you won't find the gauntlet.
Okay, how much?
You will find 4 gems, each worth 50 gold,
Okay.
and then you'll find 81 gold pieces around.
Okay.
So all you two will wake up outside the house, but you'll feel refreshed. You'll wake up in the corner where you were meditating and studying. You will have had a dream.
Okay.
To visit, you'll be in a town you've never visited before. You'll get the name of it. Let me bring it up.
Chicago.
Calkirk.
Kirk?
And you just see it's a big city, but there's shadows everywhere and lots of whispering. You can't quite make out what they're saying, but you do see a tavern, the sign of a tavern outside, and it's got a picture of a fist with blood dripping down it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you get in your dreams.
Do I see like normal figures in addition to the shadows, or just
No,
all
it's
of them?
it's just like an empty town with shadows and whispering in those shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So
When I wake up, would I know like what this is, or where
You
this
know-
might be?
you do know that there is a city called Calkirk.
Mm.
It's on the opposite side of the continent, but,
Okay.
and it is actually called the City of Shadows.
Okay.
Convenient.
So, yeah. All right.
Does this count as a long rest?
It does.
Yay.
Yeah.
Even though you probably slept in the grass for most of the night, being
We were somewhat sheltered.
no, you were, yeah, you were taking care of you. Again, you'll keep all your weapons and your armor, but you may have been relieved of some things in the night.
Such
Yeah.
as?
Such as.
Your ointment
Oh.
Aww. Oh well.
and your gold.
Okay.
I didn't do that. I didn't do
I
it.
don't think I have any gold on me actually.
Actually, I'll say you keep the ointment, but all your gold is gone.
Okay.
How about me?
Let's say you literally
You
just gave it to
kept
us.
yours, but
It's like, okay.
the party gold is gone.
Oh, all of the party.
Well,
Well, I would imagine she would have failed, or I can have her roll next time.
That way, it's all her fault. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
oh wow.
But you all have been relieved of your gold except for March.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay.
But all the equipment is still around, right? So
Yeah, of course. Like your weapons, your armor is all.
I only have 2 golds anyway.
I have 19. Oh well.
So you wake up, and a lot of people are passed out on the ground. A lot of people are in rooms in various rooms of this building. But you do see Ola Damara is out there. He's eating breakfast, and he greets you. He says, "Oh, breakfast, most important meal. Don't you agree? How are you all
Here.
feeling?"
Okay.
Hmm.
Refreshed. I'd have fun last night.
Good.
I'm in my
Was it
normal
the-
self now, by the way.
Glad to see you not trying to convince me that you're something else.
I thought you would like it.
I did.
Hmm.
It's a play on things.
Something new.
But I've had a talk with your friend Marsh.
Oh.
He did say that you needed passage to Yggdrasil, the tree of life, the world tree.
Oh yes, we do need to get that. Yes.
Yes.
That would be ideal, yeah.
Well, I can
Um,
provide it such a way there.
Excellent. Good.
We must negotiate, though.
There's a cost.
Well, you guys took all my money, so.
Wait, what happened to?
That's a good down payment, I would
It is.
say.
Yeah, I hope that'd be.
Yeah, that sounds like. I mean, since your people.
How about a laugh from each of you? There's one.
No, we get no jokes or.
No.
A laugh on cue is not real.
Well, how about this? And he takes out a pan flute and he plays a note that sounds exactly like your laugh. He says,
That I would laugh at.
That is.
We got another one.
That was good. That was good.
So
That
now
is
I
very
have
impressive.
your laughs, but you still own them. But I own them as well.
I didn't laugh.
I want you to laugh though.
I don't want to laugh.
Can I still use my laugh afterward?
Yes.
Anytime I want?
Anytime you want.
You have co-ownership of my laugh?
Well, I may play it from time to time.
Oh.
But I will warn you, you may hear laughter, your laughter in your ears when I play.
Well.
But you still own it.
It's okay. Haha.
Alright.
I don't think I would laugh.
It's a new experience.
No. Laughing is not new.
Well, then no passage for you.
Should I do
You
something
cannot
about
travel
this?
someplace different.
Well, it was a pleasure traveling with you.
Alright, have fun, guys.
Bye.
Well,
Did you not enjoy your dream last night?
I mean,
I very much did.
Do you not remember?
I don't remember much about it.
Ah, well, I could fill you in the details.
No, it's okay. I don't trust this guy. I didn't say that in character.
oh.
A simple laugh will gain you passage.
It seems really simple, doesn't it?
I mean, it's not like I'm taking your firstborn child.
Oh.
Sometimes I like laughter. And he plays the flute for a little while, and you hear 30 or 40 different types of laughter. Laughs.
But everyone hears that when he plays it? Like, they hear it in their head?
No. It's played out loud. If he plays your particular laugh, you will hear your laugh in your head.
Every time he plays it, no matter where I am?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
And it's probably not going to happen very often. He didn't choose any of you right now.
What would your character do?
I don't think my character would acquiesce.
Well, perhaps there would be another way he could gain passage.
Yeah. Is there any other thing he could provide?
His race, his memory,
Hmm.
I mean, wasn't there another way that we could get to where we wanted to go?
Not
said
that
there were-
Frey told us.
You said there were a few different ways out,
You know,
not just through the Tree of Life.
Well, he didn't say that the other guy.
yeah,
Well,
the other guy.
I
Yeah,
never
no,
said
that, no, I'm
Lord
talking out of
Frey's-
character. Like,
Ah,
yeah, like
okay.
Lord
He-
Frey
yeah, he
said
told you
other
that
things.
There are other planes you could go to. You learned last night, but you kind of forgot some of it, that there is a way to the fire plane, there is a way. And then Lord Frey had told you that there is a way to the water plane through, that there is a way there. He didn't tell you how. I'll tell you, okay. Perhaps you don't want to give up your laugh, that's fine.
Can I offer you a different laugh for his passage?
Whose laugh would you give?
Like
That of Ash?
oh, there's is Ash me?
Ash is a different side of you.
Oh, no, maybe. I mean, I can cast minor illusion to do like maybe my childhood enemies laugh. You know, bullies.
Accepted.
All right, I pay for your passage. Remember that.
I didn't ask for that though.
Well, too bad. I paid it.
All right, then here, he hands you a ship. Yeah, that's this big. Here's a ship. I want it off Lord Frey, but it'll take you there.
I
Can
feel like the Zoolander reference is required here. A ship for ants?
What is this?
What is this?
It'll get big if you say it, if you ask it to.
Yeah, that's
How
Right
can
now.
you expect them to learn how to
That's
read when you
genius.
can't even get inside the ship?
that's. Are we still inside?
Yeah, you're inside the house.
Okay. Then
I
we'll do
would,
it.
I would not say do it in here, but there's a dock out there.
What's okay? That's
Just say, and he writes it out for you, and it's store.
Stoa.
Store.
Oh shit, he said it.
Wait.
I think he's out of
I
character.
know, I know.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, you need this?
Can I borrow? Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Stall? S-T-O-L? What was that word?
S-T-O-R.
Store.
Store.
But it's not a store, it's a book.
And then when you want it to be small again, you say letil.
Le. Is this French?
Icelandic.
It's Viking.
Of course. Of course.
It just means big and small. But yes.
Okay. What do we think?
Suppose we head back to our plane.
Yeah, I guess we headed back on our way.
Where will this take us back to our plane? Any particular spot that will
Yeah,
drop us off?
how do we get back to our plane from?
You will have to row. It's not going to be easy. But it's
Does it not have sails?
it has one sail.
Can I not gust over and over again?
That would help, yes.
Help? I think it would do it.
I mean,
Make it
Every six,
slightly-
every
someone
6
that-
seconds, it's just gust.
but the gust is not that strong, right?
No, Gus is just.
No, move it a few feet, but
It's not like
It's-
sea wind.
Yeah.
it's your typical, longboat
Mhm.
with plenty of oars. Maybe you could always ask a couple people around if they want to come with you. Visit the World Tree.
Ooh. Can we sell like tickets?
Who was the person that gave us the fluid, the hallucinogenic liquid?
That's okay.
I might ask him or her or that thing.
It's the same centaur!
Yeah.
Oh.
Eli Zentel.
Eli Zento.
There will be a few others that sure we'll journey with you.
Yeah.
So it seems like a fine.
I mean,
Fine
do we
place to
really
go.
want to hire people we found at the Hall of with the Hall of the God of Thieves to go to our material plane?
I would ask him if he would like to join us.
They
I-
Did nothing wrong
may
by
not
the both of
particularly.
us.
Oh, we won't follow you to the plane, but Yggdrasil is a sight to behold.
Fair. Can I go to the side and cast Mage Hand and this time invisible and try to ruffle through their pockets and see what's in there?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Ooh, that is a.
You'll have to do one check. So there's two of them that are willing to come with you. The other one is Vilovend.
Let's say 23.
23. Yeah, from Eli, you there's a lot of gold in his pockets.
Oh.
Clearly,
Thief.
when you pat him down, you do get the sense that he probably ended up robbing these two while they were in a trance.
I'll take it.
You'll take it. Okay. You get 86 gold and another 5 gems. One of them is a diamond.
Oh.
How much do they
Gold
cost?
came from
Worth?
The diamond is worth 100. The other 4 gems are rubies and worth 50.
Ooh. 100.
Can I pad the other one down?
Sure. Roll another sleight of hand.
That's higher.
All right.
It's a 25.
From him, you do. Let me bring something up. You'll get a pouch of 120 gold.
You netted positive.
He's robbing the robbers.
Mhm.
So.
I mean, if they have coins on them, they are thieves,
Yeah.
anyways. So
So what if someone robs the robber who robs the robber?
who robs the robbers? Me.
Wow.
I'm just trying to generate to see if there's anything else I want. Where's the thing? And yes, you find one potion of healing and one potion of luster restoration
Okay.
from Vilovend. Good.
So by you doing this, we're probably not hiring these two, right? Because the moment they discover that someone robbed their stuff,
That's a good point.
probably not a good idea
Honest.
to have be it honest.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to charge them. They can come with.
but they'll know we robbed them. Well,
Yeah,
they'll
they're
know-
gonna
Eventually they'll
eventually
figure out,
find that they've
oh.
lost.
No, we are still in the house, so
Well, they're
it's not necessarily us.
Depends on when they find it. Find
Yeah.
out they've been robbed.
yeah.
They're on the boat and they've suddenly realized we're
Oh.
missing everything. They start to assume it's the people on the
Yeah.
boat.
It's not a good idea.
All right. I guess
I mean,
to the
we
dock.
don't know you still.
Yeah, you
anything.
guys don't know
Yeah.
So, I
to
mean-
their stuff.
I mean, I personally wouldn't want them on our boat anyway.
You get the sense that you could manage to get the boat to where you want to go by yourselves between the 5 of you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have the bear row. It's fine.
Also,
Yeah,
just over and over again.
Yeah,
From
that'll work
there-
too. That'll help.
Yeah.
All the way.
So there's less friction on the ocean or river.
So
Yeah, so I'd probably just tell the gentleman, "Oh no, thank you.
Alright.
We'll go our own way. Thank you for the offer, though."
no problem.
Well-
If you guys ever want a good time, you know
You
where we
wanna-
are.
Procure some whatever you took last night from them.
Oh, actually, around his little area, I might search for herbs. Or is it still day 3?
It's technically a new day. It's day 4. There are some herbs around that some people are clearly cultivating.
And we're getting on a boat in the ocean or a river?
It is a body of water. It is like an ocean.
Is it an ocean or?
Yeah, it does separate. So every part of that thing is separated by this body of water. So
Is
these
it
are all
an
islands.
ocean or is it
It's
salt
an
or
ocean,
fresh water?
yes. It is salt. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go for the cultivated ones.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're still inside his house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're out. I'd probably say you guys walked outside. My
Well, you
Yeah.
could.
I mean, we woke up outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So the conversation with the two gentlemen was inside the house, right? Or
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we're already walking towards the dock at this
Yeah.
point. Okay.
And it's,
Yeah, okay.
it's just north of it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Going to the dock.
if you want to roll for survival.
Okay. 8.
You look around, but it doesn't seem like there's anything uncultivated that has like all the gardens here seem to be belonging to someone.
Gotcha.
All right. So you get to the dock. There are no ships there, but there is a guy who's standing there, helping out.
Helping out with what?
Well, where's your boat? Because you're trying to leave, are you?
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Paleo.
Paleo.
Paleo?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Paleo.
Nice to meet you.
What are you here for?
Oh, I'm the port master here.
Oh.
Do you
But
see?
we're
Do
not
you,
really
do you see a lot of traffic here?
Some
Seems
people
empty.
from Gladsheim come in.
Seems empty right now.
It is. So that's why I'm wondering why people are on my dock.
We did procure this boat.
That is a boat.
That is a boat.
Put it in the water.
I cast Mage Hand and like take it and drop it into the middle of the water, and I say, store.
And it grows to about 40 feet in length.
It actually worked.
That used to be Lord Frey's. Lost it in a bet to Oli Damara, which don't bet with Oli Damara.
That's
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
that's funny.
Yeah, don't owe him anything.
Well, we don't.
Like a laugh.
I mean, we technically don't know.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
owe
we
it.
paid. We paid for it.
That's
But alright.
My wisdom is 8. What do you
my wisdom is also 8. What do you want?
Well, if I offer you advice, steer clear of the islands. Anyone there will attack you.
Any islands?
If you are on land, they will attack you.
Which islands?
And any of them in Gladsheim.
You mean around Gates of the Moon? In that area?
Even the Gates of the Moon. Any of those islands all around.
Where's the tree?
Yeah, where is the tree?
It's the upper right.
Yeah, where's the
Oh,
tree
it's
of
this
life?
thing. It's this thing.
So
Oh, the tree of life.
It's that tree on the upper right.
Okay,
It's
got
not
it.
labeled.
it's like a gigantic tree that's like 30 miles tall.
Yeah, it's a big tree.
It's a big tree.
Should have asked, how do we come back here?
Peru is a world tree.
From
Both
the other side?
entrances and exits. Huh?
Okay, maybe.
You just have to find where it is.
Also, why do you want to go
Won't we
back?
know when we go through it?
Why not? That's interesting.
But I think we'll stop here.
Hey,
Yay!
All right.
I stole stuff.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're keep it on the table. Maybe not after today, after my dropping all the dice.
We will be usurping.
We are disappointed, Joe.
We're not angry. We're just disappointed.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Thank
angry.
you.
Hope you enjoyed it. And if you want, we have a YouTube channel. We have a Twitter.
We have Twitch.
We have Gmail. All of which are keep it on the table at those various locations. Reach out to us. Say hi. Follow
hi.
us. Like
Thanks
us.
for following. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
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 Bye.